good. We're live?
Yeah, we're live. Let's see.
That's crazy. What happened here? That's new. That's fancy. Are we all muted on that, or can I just not hear me?
Let's see.
My headphones, I think, are just way down.
I can hear you.
Your headphones might be way down. What number are you?
Maybe 3. There we go.
Better?
Love this. Yep.
Paul, about you?
I can hear myself
All
fine.
right, sounds good.
I can hear
Everything
everyone
I-
fine.
We're
I know
live.
everything worked before.
Or something.
Is that me? Oh God! Oh
Yeah,
God!
that's you.
Carmen Cam, there he is. What's up, party people? Good to see you. Special holiday edition going on right now.
Fuck yeah, bud.
We'll get into what's going on, but it's definitely a brand new year of revival. New year, new me.
Here we go.
I mean, Lico 6 and 7. Wow, wow, wow.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow,
I feel
wow,
the
wow.
same, dude. I feel the same every day. Every day I wake up and I'm like, wow, wow, wow,
Wow.
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 King of the castle.
Isn't that, what's
Did not expect this. What are you kidding me, Matt Wood?
the hell is the name of that,
Always expect the unexpected.
that actor who did Borat?
Shasta Baron Cohen.
You're like, wow, wow.
Wow,
Very
wow.
nice.
My wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, we weren't going to let this go 2 weeks without an episode. We were thinking about doing a Christmas episode. I thought we were going to maybe notify that we weren't going to, but we didn't. We're trying to keep you all thinking.
Keep your toesies.
You know, wake up in the morning and not see an episode. That's how I know we weren't there.
Keep you on. your
Definitely the best
toesies.
way to treat you guys. It's tough. I apologize already.
Perfect.
New year, new pod. That's correct. Ransom, there he is. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Pete. Love to see you in there.
Perfect.
It's gonna be a hell of a year. I'll tell you that much right now. These episodes are dropping down to half an hour, so it's gonna be the best. Just speed episodes.
That's gonna be the best half hour they've had in their life.
Oh my god. Oh, gonna fucking Paul getting called out. There goes Sashu Flocka. E30 Paul.
Pete,
What
I
up?
didn't see a Suzuki Alto Works under my Christmas tree this year. I was really upset.
I thought that's what size you were.
Yeah.
Suzuki Alto Works.
I'm definitely not a Suzuki Alto Works.
Jordan in the
I
room.
think Pete leaves for Japan. Like,
Soon?
I think so.
We're going to have to make this an 8-hour podcast. Jordan in the room. Thank
think he
God
leaves
Jordan
really
made it
soon.
another year. Alert the press.
These
God
headphones
bless.
are down way low.
Yeah, there were a lot of fucking first timers on the last one. Jordan, what's going on? What did you get for Christmas, man? Well, Mom will leave under the tree.
What'd you get from Santa?
Yeah, what's Santa get you?
Hopefully, a nice little photo of herself. Jordan's posting videos of him bench pressing wheels and stuff.
Was he
Looking
really?
looking like a tough guy?
He is a tough guy.
Yeah.
Not that hard to bench press a 14.
That's why he buys them in sets.
That's right. Yeah, 60 hours. Wow, we're down. We're not even counting days now. We're counting
Wow.
hours. How many minutes? Actually, it's
We're going to Japan, man. That's amazing. I gotta go.
3,600 minutes
It's unbelievable. Wish
So-
you a good time.
till wheels up.
Wish you a long time.
How long is he going for? Let's see.
I don't know. We're going to find out.
I imagine it's gonna be like a week and a half. Week and a half. Well,
Carjack the first Japanese grandpa you find with a black on black Aristo.
Josh just said, just don't forget to hit the red button, Shook.
Shook. Yeah.
Yeah, Shook.
Yeah.
Hit the red button.
Yeah.
You want to turn the backup on?
Yeah. I was gonna give it a few more minutes. This way we didn't have.
Why don't we turn the red button off?
No, just leave it now.
Give Josh a little more work.
Yeah, a little more to chop out the front.
I understand that the Pandejo Mini doesn't fit down the chimney, but come on. It's true.
January 14th. All right. It's quite the little trip you've got yourself planned there.
It's a healthy stay. More than enough time to find me an Aristo from some Japanese.
I get
old
it. Like
man.
you go. It's not close.
No.
It's not close. You go all the way there.
Jordan got a 9mm and a bottle of Jack. That ain't bad. Wow.
Sounds like a Kesha song.
Wow, 9 days in Japan. Sounds beautiful, dude.
Sounds like someone's like farewell novel. It's like
Who's
Hunter
going
S.
there
Thompson's.
in October?
Jordan.
Star Drive?
Jordan to be there in October. Where you go to in October?
You going to Japan?
No, he's not going to Japan.
No, final bout.
They would never let him in with that mustache.
That's true. Yeah, you'd have to shave the mustache
Yeah,
immediately.
that bowl cut and cankles.
They're
Come on.
not gonna let him
Dude.
deplane.
That's American military technology. That kind of samples. You can't bring that over. It's like trying to drive a Hummer to Canada, not going no H1s.
No way. Oh, what a time! You know what I just did? Just bought some merchandise from our own website.
Same, dude.
How long do you think it's gonna take to get here?
Well, I'm like 7 days in, so.
All right.
But I said the holiday, Santa doesn't deliver on the weekends. You know how it goes.
Oh, it's a brutal time of year for shipping.
For the time, dude. Yeah, I was going to say, Jordan does have to bring the bowl cut back to go to Japan. And so when they look at the ankles, you'll be like, eyes up here, Chief.
It's like the. Hey. Oh man,
That's vile.
it's like quintessential American. Bowl cut, mustache.
I might go. If Jordan's going to be there in October, I might fucking pay to fly.
Yeah.
Mustache and bowl
I
cut.
need to see Jordan in Japan.
Predator.
I need to be
time.
part of that.
I think he's.
That
just
can be
gonna-
both the best and worst way to see Japan.
I think he's gonna get lost in the soapies and never come home.
Soapy.
Never come home.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
see, Soapland. I'm on my way. Yeah, I mean, listen, I get it.
Pete's having time of his life.
I'm very jealous of that trip.
Have you been out to Japan?
No.
Any desire to go?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I imagine.
Why,
I just
Jordan?
can't- I
What's
just-
up,
I
man?
just can't afford to.
Not alive,
Yeah.
baby.
I want to do it big because I have no self control.
Yeah, I get that.
I'm trying to go on that. You want to go in October? Me, you, Jordan?
That sounds terrifying.
It's gonna be the best, dude.
How
Can
long are you trying to go for?
I gotta,
Life?
make it, I gotta make it worth it.
Yeah, life.
No, not life. I like my American ways.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. Yeah.
I don't want to sleep on a tatami mat for the rest of my life, unfortunately. I like big, thick memory foam mattresses.
You have to have one imported.
Exactly.
You know,
Flown in.
We're importing cars from there. You're importing
Send them
mattresses.
back. I'll fill the trailers
Well,
up.
I mean that makes the container cheaper if you fill it up and bring it back.
Yeah.
You know? I'm gonna bring in American ways of mattressing.
If you own the container itself,
Yeah.
there we go.
Do you know that most of those are radioactive?
The containers?
Yeah.
Hope so.
Unsurprised.
Isn't that exciting? I love the people that live in them.
I did see. I never knew how. So I knew that obviously they stack. I never knew how they locked together. Crazy.
Oh yeah.
It's like a fucking little like worm gear that goes in between them.
Is it a worm gear?
Yeah, it didn't like you turn it. I guess not 90 degrees because they can't go full 90, and it like locks opposite of each other and locks them in place.
Cool.
Yeah, that's why when they fall,
I knew they locked. I didn't know how.
They fall. They all
They
fall
fall
together.
like a skyscraper.
Yeah.
Japan's first Baba Bee.
You're gonna bring Bobo Pedic and My Pillow over there. That religious lunatic. Bring him over there and Bobo Pedic.
That'd be powerful.
Oh, Fuzzy in the room. Beauty Rest Black Label worth every penny. That guy's gonna know.
Yeah,
Fuzzy looks like a man that sleeps well.
he does.
I miss Fuzzy. What's up, Fuzzy? Damn. Jordan knows Fuzzy? I guess that makes sense. Man. Been a long time. Everybody made it through the year. That's crazy.
All you had to do is just not die.
That's it. That's what we're rewarding ourselves for. Wash it down with some delicious Chinese food from the realest fucking joint on earth.
How you doing?
Lee's Kitchen.
Sesame chicken, bless me.
Sesame chicken was quite good.
Yeah, I might get involved in that.
You give the sesame chicken a whirl. It was nice. It was definitely
Damn, Fuzzy in the CPAP game right now? Love that.
CPAP. Jesus Christ, buddy, how old are you? CPAP? What are we doing?
Strapping on mommy, you know what I mean? Love that. Love a CPAP, dude.
It's a new age romance when your CPAP machines get tangled in bed.
Baby got tangled again. LCD guardrail almost didn't make it to the end of the year. Yeah, that was crazy.
Paul, you were at that?
Which one?
The guardrail, the
G35.
I mean, every event is a fucking nightmare for that guardrail. I wasn't at the one where the dude pole vaulted that shit though.
Dude, I saw the video. What are we doing?
That kid is adamant he's a great driver.
Hey, so am I. You know what I mean?
You know what? I can't drift, so maybe I don't know. You know,
I don't know. I've been going there 8 years. I've never seen anyone pole vault the guardrail.
I mean, he is a great he's a great stunt driver.
he might be the one and only up and over.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I think so.
Over the top too.
Yeah, the one and only up and over.
The car crashes are getting more advanced because last year someone went under the fence on
Yeah.
Clubhouse, and this year someone went over the guardrail.
AI is learning.
Pretty soon someone's going to end up in the parking lot.
It's become more of a 3-dimensional event. The crashing.
I'm just gonna start wearing a helmet to walk around.
It's the Jordan's IMAX 4D.
Dude, going over that tire wall is impressive thinking.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, especially in a lower G35, like pickup truck. All right, I get it, but
I mean, the G35 is a hefty machine.
yeah, Matt he's a great crasher. That's absolutely correct. Probably one of the best.
All right, you ready to kick this baby off?
Yeah. You gonna hit the
it up.
button?
I'm saying, do you want to hit smash a button? I'll do that.
Which top left?
Top left.
All right. Am I counting you in? Yeah. We're going in 5, 4, 3. You like that Wayne's World counting?
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to Revival Motoring Podcast. It is me, Chuck Hume, here with old Corey SI
Hello.
and our man Paul, Big Paul in the house. What up?
I just pulled someone's white beard hair out of the foam on the microphone, and it's ruined my day.
With your mouth?
No. It was touching my chin, and I was like, the fuck is this? And it was a beard hair. And I was
what?
no. That's horrid.
Dude, you hate to see it. You hate to even hear about it.
A white beard hair?
I can't grow beard hair, so I know it's not me.
it ain't mine.
So it's been marinating in the microphone.
dude,
I think
after a
the whole
holiday break.
crew's kind of been off for like about a week. So it's been here at least a week.
That's
Just-
haunting.
Just
Dude, you love
simmering.
Yeah, dude, it's probably disinfected after just hanging out in the air here for a
Yeah,
little while.
ambient air here.
Yeah,
We got a
very-
good turnover air in this room.
Got real
Beautiful.
nice turnover in here.
Yeah.
Josh is out with the bird flu, H1N64,
Yeah.
I believe it has.
He's out.
We don't know what happened. It was the P pneumonia, P strain.
Yep.
So
Wish him the best.
wish him the best. He's not even looking at us on the live, which is unbelievable.
I think he might be because he texts us to make sure we hit record.
Yeah, but I think that was just like around 7 o'clock.
Oh.
I don't think he's watching us.
It's not bad. We had a game
Laney,
plan to
what
start
up?
recording at 5. We're on for 7, baby.
Yeah, we're doing bad. We're doing really bad. Anyways, we're brought to you by Bucks of the Boys. We'll get to that later. That's what Josh says here.
Definitely will.
Also, we're about to H1N69. Wyatt Jordan, man after my own heart, said that at dinner.
Yeah.
But Corey came through with the N64, sounded stronger.
N64. We're all of the age where we all played N64.
Yeah. I mean, Josh has spent a lot of time around farms, around chickens and birds, so
Yeah.
it makes sense. So anyways, just wish him well. Send him the T's and P's on Instagram.
That's what you get. You
Revival
hold too
Josh.
much cock.
Hey,
What
too much
happened?
cock in your life will do that.
Yeah.
So pop on Instagram, Revival Josh, send T's and P's. That's how we,
Yeah.
just quick message, just say T's and P's. See what happens,
Let him know.
Let's hope he's not listening so he gets a bunch of weird messages.
Hopefully he's back next week. If not,
Hey,
I
we'll
don't
do
know.
this
You got
again.
a game plan?
Same plan as today.
Don't you
We'll
leave
start
in
at
Colorado
5.
soon?
Not that soon.
All right.
I don't think.
Good.
Fuzzy was too poor to play in 64.
Something tells me.
I don't
That's
know,
not
man.
true.
Someone tells me that fucking Skyline front clip on your Maxima could have swapped that out
Yeah.
for N64. You know what I mean?
I actually never owned N64. A lot of friends with N64s.
My grandpa got me one. It was insane.
That's how the
Fucking
level of 1 to
insane.
10. How much you lose your mind?
Dude, I was the kid on the video. Me and my brother just fucking
You and your
tearing the place apart, dude.
Oh,
I remember
man.
wanting one real bad and it didn't show up on the Christmas tree. We're fucked.
Yeah.
And then my grandfather, like, surprise. It was like probably the year after my grandmother died, the first Christmas without her.
It'll pop in.
He shows up out of fucking nowhere with an N64 shaped box, and we're like, yo, what is going on
Yeah.
here? So, yeah, N64 hit pretty hard.
You know he came in clutch.
That's a $2,500 car.
My dad used to sell video games before I was born,
What?
like
No way.
tabletop Johns, like that kind of stuff, like
Really?
Miss Pac-Man and stuff. So when I was a kid, he bought me an N64, and he's like, "Oh, we can play it together," and we did. And then like when the PlayStation 2 upgrade came out, he tried to play that once. And he was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
What the
and
fuck
that
is
is the
going on?
last day he tried to investigate the new technology.
It just evolved past him. I think.
Yeah. He was overtaken.
Yeah, I think as far as my parentals playing video games, I think like Sega was kind of like max. Anything after Sega was like, I don't know what the hell's going on here anymore.
Yeah. Little known fact, I grew up with Fuzzy, so that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
We grew up right down the street from each other. Fucking the best times, dude. Fucking still miss Arthur, that guy. Fucking
real
animal. The real one. Anyways, we're gonna get into some like 2024 review shit at the end of this. Go through a normal format. I don't know. What else does Josh say here? Sponsored by viewers like you.
If sponsored by you, check out the website.
Oh, check out the website, revivemotor.com. We put out some new gear. Both of us just ordered it. We're going to see when we're having a race as to when it comes in. I have a 7-day lead on my order.
Yeah, we got.
What else? We got some other merch on there?
We got. I'm gonna throw the merch up on the screen right now.
Throw the merch on the screen.
We take a quick peek.
Corey's got our screen totally dialed in now.
We can take a little peek of what we going on. Bucks of the Boys. Let's not ignore that.
Let's not notice the Bucks of the Boys system,
What
which
a
you can
great
pop
time.
on.
A movie viewing.
Dude, what a great time to donate right now, right after Christmas. You get all that
right
extra
in.
money.
What do we got?
I do actually have a shopping cart with the picture of the
guy?
legacy going through the door.
So
Yeah,
good, dude.
That's the wall. That's in my shopping cart right now.
Sometimes reasonable men must do unreasonable
I'm
things.
next time I buy a car, I'm wearing that.
Yeah. This is just to let them know.
Probably the hardest flex you can bring to a car dealership.
We've gotten heavy requests
Add that to the Chuck system.
for the smiley face for Bob Motoring as a sticker. So I should probably get on that.
Yeah, we can knock that out for you guys for sure.
Pretty easy, but heavy requests. Also come in black and true navy, which I ordered navy for myself.
Can you tell which one's which?
I can actually.
That's not, in my eyes, that's not true navy. That's blue.
Hey, you know what? I don't name the colors.
Hey, complain to the
I don't name
fulfillment
the
company.
colors. I'm just trying to sell some t-shirts.
Nah, it
here.
looks it's sick. I like this Revival Motor smiley face.
Also, we've got the overtake, not take over shirt.
And I am famously a supporter of takeovers, so I'm not buying that
We
shirt.
got the brick.
Yo, we
black
buying bricked up right now?
Trying to get bricked up
brick. There we are.
with that with the
Pretty cool there.
Timbos. Woo!
Oh shit!
Solid March.
Yeah.
March game.
Yeah, and just if you think about something stupid we should make, please let us know. It doesn't take that much effort anymore, which is great.
Oh my god, it's incredible how little effort take.
Unbelievable.
Look at this. Look at some
Look at
Revival Motoring
look at a
laurels.
Laurel's dad
I never
hat.
knew that's what these little
Is that what
shrubberies
that is?
were. They're called
Oh.
laurels.
I thought it was
Huh?
a crest.
Yeah, laurels.
I thought it
Nissan
was a
Laurel.
Cannes film nominee symbol. Wow, I don't even think I've seen those. Josh has been promising the checkerboard hat for the better part of a year now.
Yeah,
Famously only allowing himself to have one.
that's it, man. That's how you keep the hype real.
The
Exclusive
hype's
merch.
so real, dude. When that comes out, I'm gonna blow 3 of those out of there so fast.
We're good to go. Anyway, check out the merch.
Okay, anyways, let me hit the button here. Is it this one?
If you'd like to leave a callback number, press 2.
Goes right down.
Come on, right down the side. Callbacks. One that's gonna affect this podcast the most. I can't hear shit. Was New Year's Eve last night. Music was way too loud. I walked out of there. I went to watch a movie with the family today, and I was like, Joe's like, why is the volume so loud? I'm like, oh, I can't even
All
hear
you hear is
it. Dude, it was insanity. There was like a line around this place at 9:30.
Yeah.
And it just continued. Thanks, everybody came out. It was sick. Hopefully everybody had a good New Year's Eve. Hopefully everybody's out of prison by now. It was just jail. But yeah, I spent the day at home watching The Hobbit with the kids, the last one. If you're a parent, end of that movie's not great for kids. Lots of crying. I don't want to ruin The Hobbit, but most of the heroes die. Yeah, what a bummer.
Have you watched the Lord of the Rings show?
Yeah, I'm not through the newest season.
Okay.
But it happens before The Hobbit.
Okay.
Have you?
I watched the first season of it, not the second.
Second season, you know how the last season, like if you're not like a huge fan, you can't really tell what the fuck happens to the last episode and like what's going on?
Me. Yeah.
That's you. The new one's way more followable and fun.
Yeah, they must have heard like, hey, No one else is going. It's like when they made Dune 1. They made Dune 1, and most people left. They're like, "What the fuck's going on here?"
Oh yeah, I watched Dune 1 and I was like, I don't. That was
Then-
pretty.
Oh yeah, I mean I
And-
read it, so I got it.
Yeah, for sure. But then you watch Dune 2, and in the first 5 minutes, you're like, "Let's go!"
Yeah, yeah, Dune 2 absolutely slaps.
yeah.
I need to watch that because I only saw Dune 1.
Watch
it's
Dune
just,
2.
It was just a lot of sand, a lot of
I got dragged.
blue eyes.
I got dragged to Dune 2, kicking and screaming. And then 5 minutes into Dune 2, I was like, "Oh, let's
Dude,
go!"
2 will
Hell
make
yeah.
you want to watch 1 again.
Yeah, exactly.
Word.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
fucking-
I'm with it.
Yeah.
Your man, the Lord Aldine over there, or whatever,
Yeah.
Saladin.
You watch Dune 1, you're like, "Fuck, Dune 1 could have been such a good movie if they made it like Dune 2."
Prince Twink is just floating across the desert,
Yeah. Doing
riding a worm.
doing the side body shuffle.
Yeah, riding a worm. You know,
Just fucking,
just sea walk into the desert.
yeah. Honestly,
Uh,
crazy movie.
It's Twink.
fuck, I'm gonna watch that when I get home.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna have to
Speaking
check
of
that
that
out
Twink,
again tonight.
dude, he was on Theo Von's podcast.
I saw that. Yeah,
This
was it spectacular?
actually pretty fucking good.
Yeah, a lot of those guys are like, I don't know, like Adrian Brody's kind of
Yeah.
like the same kind of, and then you like read anything about him or hear anything, or like he used to be cool. I don't know if
Yeah.
he still is.
Yeah, I think Timothy Chalamet is like for the culture.
Yeah,
He's like actually a cool dude, low key.
yeah. So apparently, but anyway, it was a good podcast.
I can't see past the Dune bucket, Wyatt Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
The Dune popcorn bucket
Racing
was
couture, Wyatt Jordan. I'm still stuck in it.
yeah, dude. The Dune pop.
Absolutely love the chat room. You gotta check it out.
Honestly,
About 7 p.m.
oh,
Eastern time
fuck.
every
The
Wednesday.
Dune popcorn bucket. Here he is, right here.
The Dune popcorn bucket's incredible.
Timothy Chalamet with his hand inside of it.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to use that thing.
This dude's a little confused.
Yeah, bro.
I'm just gonna fuck the popcorn bucket.
I mean, who did this?
Dude,
Whoever designed that should be shot.
It'll never get old.
marketing genius.
It'll never get old.
Do you see the Deadpool bucket? You saw that they put out?
No.
You put Deadpool popcorn bucket.
No way.
Yeah, one of them put like
No. Wow. Look at this. Deadpool or Wolverine. You just got to pick your poison. Wow.
anyways.
Listen, hey, you know what? I'm not mad at it.
What a country, dude.
Yeah, what a country.
What a country. God bless.
Again, this is why Japan wouldn't be a forever trip.
Yeah, gotta come back for the Dune
For the Dune
buckets.
bucket.
Can't
yeah.
fuck the Dune bucket in Japan.
We got callbacks. You got anything over there? Because I got a fucking list, mile long.
What do I got? Oh, I told you this at work, but I'll repeat it here. So every car guy's got that classic, like, quick project. We're talking like 10, 15 minutes, maybe half hour max if you really want to be tedious about it.
So much pain in my life.
So I'm like, you know what? I shuffled the Civic into the corner of the garage, so it's there for its winter slumber. I'm gonna, throw it on the charger that everyone hated me on, but turns out most of our listeners use
all
Harbor
our
Freight,
listeners have them.
Harbor Freight battery tenders.
Timothy Chalamet.
So I'm like, all right, cool. My battery posts have like studs on the end of them. So I was like, oh, the battery terminal's got ring terminals. I'm going to put it on. That's why I'll just close it. I don't have to worry about the clips. Nothing. It'll be perfect. Beautiful. I'm backing out the stud of the negative battery terminal. It falls out of my hand, falls between the battery and the fuse box into the frame rail. Dude,
Game over.
can't get a hand down there. I can't reach anything. I can't see anything. I got a magnet. I'm jamming a magnet in there trying to fish something out. The battery's going to come out. The battery tray is going to come out. The fuse box is going to come out. The AC lines are most definitely in the way. The intake's going to come out. And that's why I asked you like about the intake manifold. I was like, I mean, I guess I might as well just take that off too while I'm at it.
Call me.
Yeah.
Cars totaled.
So it's like,
Cars.
what do I do? Do I just go buy another bolt, which
Buy
would be
another
fine?
Civic.
Yeah.
Or do I fish this thing out because it's indefinitely gonna or it's definitely gonna rattle
No,
around?
It's a Honda Civic. You think that rattle's gonna start? They're gonna be over all the rest of them?
Listen, my car does not rattle.
Oh, mine rattles.
Oh, mine.
A lot of lies being told.
I've
Mine
gone-
shakes on the Space Shuttle Columbia.
I've gone great lengths for no rattles. When I put back the interior, everything that mounted to the body of the car got a rubber bushing.
Powerful.
Yeah. So like, I've got
Sounds like added weight to me.
it was a lot of added weight, probably about 50 pounds worth.
If
It's like a heavy meal.
you just take those pieces out. You can't rattle if it doesn't exist.
That's right. You can go one way or the other. I added weight, packed on the pounds, but
Gotta
I
add
just-
lightness.
this happened. I was like, oh, this isn't that big of a deal. It's right below the fuse box. Not a big deal. Let me grab the magnet. Nothing. Jamming my hand in there. My hand's all cut up. I just closed the hood, closed the garage door. That's it.
Yeah. Good night, sweet prince.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. I'm not going to deal with it.
That's why I stuck with the alligators.
You know what?
Clamp, clamp.
That's it.
See you later.
It was already on the alligators before I shoved it in the corner of the garage.
That's your problem.
The gators.
I should have just left it.
You can't be thorough.
I should have just left it. Sometimes I want to be too thorough.
Yeah, that's pretty thorough. Because you do got to take them off to drive it. And just pop the gators off.
It's a quick disconnect.
You're just gonna leave that thing fucking flapping around the engine bay?
No, I guess if I wanted to take it out on like a warm winter day like today, it's beautiful. I mean,
Yeah, let it fly.
I am going to do that with my 240, by the way, because I got one of those little batteries that's like the size of a carton of cigarettes.
Throw a Permanente on it.
Yeah, I got to do a permanent install so I can unplug it, because if that thing goes dead, I'm fucked
Yeah.
Yeah, game over.
financially.
So
Never to recover.
No.
I guess this repair that isn't a repair, but didn't start as a repair, but is now a repair, is still ongoing.
It sounds like a
update.
search and rescue at this point.
I'll update. Yeah. Actually, I got to take some tools when I leave here tonight.
There you go.
You got to get one of those orange and white helicopters with the big basket.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've got limited supply of
bolt
tools
in
at
it.
home, so I'm trying to figure out like what's going on, what I can do to like. I got like long needles, pliers. I'm trying to like see if I
I
can
have some
find
long
it.
boys. Some fucking like big expandos.
Yeah, we'll see.
Love that.
That's all I had for car stuff.
I got big news for the upcoming donut meat season. Found a new donut joint next to my house.
Mm.
Seems like it's the worst name ever. It's called Daily Rhode Island Homemade Donuts, and they slap unbelievably hard. It seems like the people from Dazed and Glazed, a disgruntled employee, might have started this place a mile away from it. It's fucking perfect. They hit harder, so get ready. You know, if you haven't put it on your schedule yet, put it on your schedule. Not that we have a schedule for it yet, but
No,
it's gonna be a big year for donut meats.
schedule should be out very soon. Actually,
Yeah, that's what Josh is home. The pneumonia thing and the bird flu was actually a lie. He's actually home just working on the schedule for the donuts meets this year.
so
I'm going to start camping out the night before. Can you rent out the studio like an Airbnb? I'll be there.
Absolutely, we got a
couch.
couch. That's the only way to ensure entry now.
we got some serious stuff going on.
Dude, look at
here.
that. Look at the fluff on those donuts. Donut holes. They got sprinkle boys.
Oh,
Oh,
No, if you want to see more, you got to sign in. Show us
end
your
of, my,
login.
end of my free trial.
Show us your login credentials.
End of my free trial.
although I did find out Allie's Donuts, which is a favorite,
Yep.
makes a powdered vanilla icing filled donut.
Wait, they fill it with the vanilla icing?
You know the vanilla icing they ice roll the donuts with? Yeah, dude. Fucking game. Game over, dude. Some lady in front of me last time I was there was like, "Oh, I'll take a half dozen of the vanilla icing filled," and she reaches for 6
Oh,
white powdered donuts, and I was like,
how can you even fill them with the icing?
"What?
Wait,
it's
if
gotta
they're
be some
filled with
type
the
of
icing,
science."
No, if they're filled with the icing, that means the icing stays soft. It doesn't crystallize. So it's like
You think because of the atmosphere of the donut, the icing stays soft?
lack of atmospheric pressure.
Mm.
There's no ambient around it.
That donut sounds like an outfit ender to me.
Yeah.
You got to go home and change after
Ah,
that.
dude,
Dude, imagine
I
if
gotta
they
go to
get,
the doctor.
imagine if they get the science to sneak some jimmies in there too.
Oh,
You got to get one of those big bibs that they give for like a lobster dinner.
yeah.
Next time I go, I'm definitely getting a couple. I'll bring some. I'll get a dozen of them for the next donut.
It's gonna be
meet.
problem.
At least it's like $2 a donut right now, though.
This economy.
In this economy.
Jesus.
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah.
At the next donut meet, I just want everyone else in attendance to know that I do have a gun.
You gotta let them know. just
The
fucking.
fuck away from those donuts until I cop one.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a fucking vanilla ice donut right
I'm
now.
not from here, okay?
But vanilla ice fucking frost. I mean, the technology. There must be some type of fucking centrifuge in the back to fill that up. Like you gotta get this icing's gotta be liquid magma hot.
We are like so far from advanced civilization compared to like technology that's just years before. we're just about to like peak with like icing filled donuts.
Imagine
We're at a point where we could probably weld the donut back together. cut it in half, fill
Three-
with
3D
whatever you
print it.
want.
We could 3D print the
then just
donut around the
Donut
icing.
weld.
Yeah, theme it,
You think they could do it and then fucking top it?
top it with the icing,
Icing
double icing.
and Jimmy's on top? Yeah, dude.
I'm not a Jimmy's guy.
That's disrespectful.
I'm not a Jimmy's guy. No,
Sorry
it tastes
to-
like wax. They're
Sorry
not
to
good.
all the Jameses.
Yeah.
Well, that's how it goes. What else I got here? So, anyways, that's coming. Donut meat. Josh is gonna be done within the next couple days, and they'll be back on the podcast. Soya Boys detailed by Doug. Been talking to him about ceramic coat in my car that I got.
Ooh.
Details by Doug, most honest guy on the planet. Picks it up. About an hour later, he hits me up. He's like, "Hey man, I washed it. It's beating. It's already coated."
I assumed so because when it's parked in the parking lot at work and it rains or whatever, like there's nothing on it.
Yeah. So, but talk about fucking old honest Doug over there. He's like, "Hey, you want me to redo it, or you want me to? I'll
Wash
just do
it.
a maintenance wash and get it back to you." And I was like, "Just maintenance wash. See what it looks like in the spring. I'm gonna trade it for a wagon anyway."
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, Doug's the fucking man. That's why I support your homies. Easily could have just coated it, called it a day. I would have said nothing.
Could have not coated it.
Could have not. Yeah, even
Could
better.
have not coated
Could
it.
have just said. Could have called me a couple hours later, been like, "It's done."
Washed it really nice.
Also, his mom followed him to pick the car up, pick him up when he dropped it off. So I met Doug's mom, who's fucking lovely,
Doug's mom.
unbelievable. What a nice woman.
I imagine.
How about your mom supporting you like that? You know, I asked my mom to. Actually, she'd probably do it.
Yeah, she'd be doing a heartbeat.
She fucking tearing me apart the whole ride though.
It'd be a rough ride for
Be
you.
a rough ride home.
I can relate.
Yeah, she get it done for me. She'd be really nice to the guy on the other
Yeah.
end. So maybe Doug's facing similar consequences. You know.
Hey, Doug's a good guy.
Doug's a man, though. Thanks. Details by Doug's man. Always taking care of my stuff. We're gonna
Good
look
guy.
at it in the spring, see where we're at. Last thing. Oh yeah, this is my week in review here. I was doing like the fluid change on my Polaris, getting ready for the snow plow thing, getting that ready. It's being a bitch on startup lately when it's really cold. Everybody tells me in the Polaris world, you just got to let them run for 10, 15 minutes every time you start it,
Yep.
or else it floods itself. I had someone tell me that's how fuel injection works. It's like,
That's not how fuel injection
well,
works.
that's not true. But nonetheless, I was eyeing for something new. Mine was 10 years old.
Sounds like the fuel pump doesn't have a relay. Sounds like the fuel
Maybe.
pump just like runs indefinitely.
Yeah, it just dumps.
Yeah.
Just dumps city. So anyways, ended up shopping for a new side-by-side like a true fucking idiot.
That's one way to solve the problem.
Went looking around. Went to see guys in Connecticut. Not going to mention their names. Not impressed.
Yeah.
Guy treated him like a criminal walking through his goddamn fucking showroom. He was trying to buy a car-priced ATV.
Did you ever check out the homies up on like in like Rentham?
No, I know KD knows those guys.
Yeah.
But Jesse knew the guys at Motorsports International up in like Charlton, Auburn. I think he's in Auburn. This dude Jeremy, who knows Turbo Mike, knows all the people I know from up around there. So yeah, ended up getting a new Honda Pioneer 1005, baby. I've been looking at these things forever. It's got like I use the bed in the truck to do all the in the side by side to like haul firewood and shit. But this thing, when you're not using it, you can pop seats out of the bed. It's the fucking jam. The kids are loving it. So yeah, grabbed that thing. Was gonna trade mine in. Went to Seamus's to check out my GTR because he's 10 minutes away. Seamus was in there fucking ripping a vape smoke in tuning an S2000. Told him he'd look good in a Polaris side-by-side. Bought it on the spot. Lent me a trailer. Went to the dealer, took the Honda back, loaded mine up, drove to Seamus's house, who lives like 25 minutes away from me. Returned the trailer. Everybody wins.
Perfect.
God's plan, dude. Truly God's plan.
What do we got here?
Yeah, mine's what's that? Pioneer 1000-5.
-5. That's
Yeah.
what I was missing.
See if we get a picture of this little baby. Mine's blue.
This guy right here.
Ah, that's it.
Oh,
That's
what
hot.
a unit!
What a unit, right? Same wheels and everything, dude.
What's the dump bed action looking like? Oh my god! Look at this.
That's fucking sick.
Dude, let's go. Dump bed, good for 1,000 pounds.
That's crazy.
And
Here we
then-
go. Are you gonna go down this road again?
Yes.
That's
Toast 2,500 pounds. The thing about the tracks is, if I get Camso tracks, obviously I've already priced this whole thing out. It's like $6,300.
Yeah.
But considering the price of the side by side, that's not that much money.
you could just buy another one.
I buy a snow
Yeah.
machine for $6,300.
It
I think
looks good in all black.
I'm gonna try to. I think the guys that sold my old tracks have like a trade-in program, so I might be like, hey, what's the
What a how do you have a trading program on something like that?
I don't know. It
That's
sounds
insane.
good. Oh, I just bought that thing too.
This
The bed. Mine's not a Vivid Racing one.
the bed extender.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's
What the
got
fuck does Vivid Racing sell that shit for? What the fuck?
Shoot, who knows?
Vivid Racing is like the ultimate drop ship
Oh, yeah.
shop.
Yeah, so the thing's pretty sick, dude. It goes 76,
It's pretty wild.
which is way too fast. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited
And
about it.
the bed's got some seats in it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I
I
so
gotta come by and check it out.
mine's 10 years old. I've used the shit out of it. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna use the hell out of this thing. I mean, just for plowing snow, it's gonna be so much better than mine. My other one was a 570. These things it's got an Africa Twin engine on it.
This is what Big K Truck is trying to keep from you.
It's
It
true.
is.
I just funded my opposition. But not for nothing. I mean it. Yeah. I
You're
mean,
playing both sides.
It's a Honda. I mean, I'm still with Honda.
So how do you get in the back?
That swings open. It's a suicide door. See the hinges?
Okay,
It dumps
okay.
the suicide doors. That's
Dumping
crazy.
suicide doors.
You
Come
wear
on,
a
bro.
helmet like this when you're dumping loads?
Yeah, my
Yeah,
doors go.
dude. When I'm taking loads, I always wear a helmet like that.
That guy's locked in.
that dude
wife
knows
hits
all
him.
about it, dude. His wife just beat him up.
That's why he beats the
There's a
piss
guy
out
in the
of him.
picture dumping wood out of a side by side wearing a helmet.
Wearing like a questionable helmet choice.
Hey, listen, maybe the readers can reach out because I don't wear a helmet driving this thing. It has fucking full on seatbelts.
In your yard, no. If I was doing anything
Oh,
more
if I was in
wild,
the
If I was going
desert,
76 fucking miles
Yeah,
an
yeah,
hour
yeah.
in a golf
No,
cart,
that's
I'd
true.
be in a full
you
body
see this
suit.
bar right here?
yeah, that's not going to be comfortable.
Yeah.
When we were in fucking Colorado, we wore helmets, right?
We should have zip
100%.
Yeah.
we should have zip tied some pool noodles to it.
Should be fine.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Nothing like spending 20
you know what's
grand on
funny?
a side by side.
The,
and pool noodling
the
it.
technology on these things, if I don't buckle up my seatbelt, I can't go over 10.
Really?
Yeah, I get the thing that limits.
That's literally just a resistor.
Yeah, it's going away.
I mean, I can promise you. Even
I
with
thought
the
it was
helmet
broken.
on-
Day one, I'm like, what the fuck?
even with the helmet on,
Bad times.
your head hitting that roll cage at like 50, 60 miles an hour,
Yeah.
it'll ring.
Any
Yeah.
incident's a catastrophe.
Yeah, it'll ring.
Yeah, see when you pop the bed up, you can see the footwells. See, that's where your feet go down there.
Okay.
Actually, no, I don't think that one has back seats.
Nah, it's close enough.
But anyways, same idea. When it pops up, there's like a little footwell thing. Oh, that one you can see it.
There we go.
See, it's like finished for. So
Yo, you gotta get that roof basket. That shit's sick.
I got a roof coming.
Full safari style.
Might have to
Ranch
put a
armor.
basket on there.
You think you put a 10 on top of there?
Yeah, of course, dude. People with these fucking things out of their minds.
Yeah. Driving around wearing helmets, unloading logs.
Just unloading loads, dude.
In case the logs get too crazy.
Yeah.
You know how logs are.
They get too unruly.
Logs, they always say logs are unpredictable.
They
Hit the
really are.
brakes, take one in the back of the head. We're staying alive. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Seamus says, saw my GTR.
Yeah, what's up with the GTR?
Oh, my sweet brothers in Christ. It's fucking unbelievable.
We're 3.5 years in.
Someone painted the bay.
Yeah.
Don't know who it is. May as well be Leonardo da Vinci.
Shouts
It's
to
fucking
them.
unbelievable. I mean, it's.
Paint an engine bay is hard.
I might not open the bay because it looks so much better than the rest of my car.
Yeah.
Paint
You know
an engine
what?
bay is crazy.
While it's there, have them redo the outside.
You know what? Throw a little more money at her. Yep, I know I've been saying this for fucking months, but next up, the transmission's getting built. It's gonna be great. So
we
all the
in
parts, we did a review. We went through my parts warehouse at
Yeah.
TCS.
Yeah.
A lot of parts.
Can we go through, like, are we in the home stretch?
Oh no.
Have we rounded third?
No.
Rounded second?
We're sliding into second.
We're sliding into second.
I think we're
We're
sliding
about
into
to
second.
steal second.
It's a 5 base game though.
If you're tired of paying for storage, you'll take some of those parts off your hands for free.
Yeah.
It's a 5 base game. You know what I mean? Who knows what's happening? I didn't even fucking ask anymore. You know? I'd rather not know.
You just dispatch money.
Just cut it off. I got a guy.
Jeez.
But it's gonna be something. It's gonna be quite.
Oh, it's going to be something.
It's gonna be quite a unit.
The Chris's were asking me about it the other night.
Don't tell the Chris's a thing.
I told the Chris's it's a debacle.
The Chris's can reach out to me directly.
Oh, man.
A bunch
No,
of
well, you
fucking
sent
animals.
he had sent the photo of the engine bay into a group chat with some other members. And
A lot of members in that chat.
it looked hot.
The bay looks fucking insane.
Yeah, it looks really
Like
good.
I'm gonna be afraid to work in that bay because I'm gonna just scratch the shit out of the paint.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm just fucking throwing wrenches.
Yeah.
Dude,
PPF the engine bay.
You have to get through that thing. The ceramic, the bay.
PPF. Can you imagine what?
Can you imagine the amount of melt that would happen in that engine
yeah.
bay? Oh yeah. See, Corey's got a picture.
Jesus.
Yeah, the bay's fucking out of control. Like the radiator support is like fucking crinkled in midnight purple. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Uh,
true insanity.
That's
Should have just painted
gorgeous.
it black.
That's fucking gorgeous.
no, did they come like a satin black, right, from the factory?
Yeah.
Okay.
there- Anyone I've seen has been, but my car's been 19 different colors. So who the fuck knows?
Oh man, wasn't it yellow at one point,
Mm-hmm.
dude? Yellow, FDR X7 yellow. Don't know the
It was
don't know the
like
color
that.
name.
No, it was like McLaren F1 yellow. It was paler.
But the FDR X7 yellow on an R32 GTR.
Too much for me. It'd be real ketchup and mustard shit.
That's disgusting.
Oh, yellow.
Hurts to
No,
think about. I don't
bad.
think his Corey's never really seen yellow.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm super colorblind. However,
Twin turbo banana penis ass yellow machine.
that whatever yellow it is on an FD, oh, I love it.
I love that. I do like the FD yellow. That was a special edition FD, wasn't it?
Yellow. I think Jimmy O has one, right? Is it a yellow
Yeah,
one?
of course it's special. Jimmy's got it.
That car in yellow, Type R in yellow, either, EK or DC2.
No.
You don't like them?
That's McDonald's ass fucking car.
I love it.
Red brakes, red seats, yellow car. Gross.
Love it.
Ketchup
You don't
and
like any
mustard,
cars in
baby.
yellow?
Porsche 911 996.
There might be a
everybody knows.
couple out there that I like. Most of them now.
Yellow's a tough color, but some of them get me.
Oh, actually, the Volvo 850R yellow, that like pale kind of yellow.
Yeah.
That's sick. That's hot.
Yeah. Well, Subaru also had like
First gen WRX yellow.
Yeah.
They made that real fucking.
There's two yellows.
Yeah.
it looked like-
they made that real fucking light boy. I like
chalky
that.
Yeah,
paint
yeah.
right from the factory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chalked right up immediately.
Yeah. So love that. What else you got going on over there? You got big car stuff.
No, that's it, man. Just saw that thing. Otherwise, just living my life. And it's been 2 weeks. I still feel bad that we skipped the podcast.
One quarter mile at a time.
1/4 mile.
What about you, Paul? What's going on in the car world for you?
Yeah, what's up with you?
I'm an SR boy now. My
You're an
shit
SR, right?
runs like a motherfucker, dude. It's
Attaboy.
awesome.
It's from KA.
Bone stock KA that was very sick and unwell
Yeah.
Yeah.
to healthy SR.
You got some years out of the KA, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, there's two KAs.
So you got you're an SR. You're one of the SR brothers now.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
the full convert.
The
No
Brothers
way.
in Christ.
Yeah.
Did you
Feels
do?
ballistic.
Tell me about this SR. Is it built up?
Oh yeah. Forged rods and pistons, Tomei pond cams, dual valve guides.
So you get a year
valves
out of
and
this thing or
springs.
what?
Let's see.
Yeah.
God's plan.
Yeah.
It's not up to me. It's up to God.
Yeah.
You got to thank him every day that thing stays on.
I get the Select Speed Shop manifold. Get the GTX 2871R. Shit's fucking barking, dude.
They still
Yeah,
call
let's
that thing
go.
like the disco potato or whatever. They still call it
Powered by
that.
potatoes.
Yeah.
Just baked potatoes right there.
They used to, I think, when the Volkswagen days, they used to call like the 2871 the disco potato.
Oh yeah.
Never understood it.
I
Disco
don't either.
potato?
You're like, why? How did it get that name?
I don't know. That's how it always was.
You know what I do now? Shit eats.
Yeah.
Does it eat? You been eating around, or
Shit
you
eats.
eating out? What's going on?
I've been unwell.
Is this gonna
How-
be your drift thing?
This is my manic episode. Oh yeah.
But is it that also your drift thing?
The Lexus?
Yeah.
No.
No.
The Lexus was the drift thing while the 240 was in shambles.
Oh, it was a stand-in drift thing.
Oh, yeah. Actually, my stand-in drift thing was an SC300 I owned for 2 months, and it
Yeah.
was a huge piece of
Oh,
shit.
I remember that.
Yeah, and I traded it for the GS, and I was like, fucking, we'll make this work.
Yeah.
So I drifted
GS
it
and
on a
LS,
GS.
is that like GX and LX? It's the same car, but different for some reason?
Wait, what?
GS, LS.
No. Different.
GS is like a 5 Series, LS is a 7
Yeah,
Series?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 JZ, no shit, you know?
Let's go do it.
I think it was slow as balls. That poor car. Actually, best car ever made. Did a whole entire drift season without any repairs.
So that's 2J.
Yeah.
Nice. LS was the 2UZ.
1UZ.
1UZ.
Or the 3UZ, depending on the LS.
Love the 3UZ.
the
Four-
GS
400's a 1U, and then the 430's a 3U.
classified as a mid-size.
Mid.
That is a big
It's,
mid.
it's
That's a
anything
big
but mid.
Yeah, it's a big
That shit's premium.
mid-size. Yeah.
It's a big beast.
wow.
So it's like GX and LX, where it's almost,
Yeah.
it's very similar in size.
I saw it.
I guess. Yeah, they're
GX
tall.
is a little
it's,
smaller.
It's tall as fuck.
Yeah.
Like it's weirdly tall. You see a stock one on stock wheels, and the thing's like a skyscraper.
Big old boy, though.
Yeah.
Comfortable?
Oh
Come on.
yeah, that's why I drove it here today. I got an exhaust leak, so my own personal exhaust is awesome.
Yeah.
Love that.
Fixed an exhaust leak, got a new one.
Got a new one. somewhere else, different
That,
location.
that was actually the only thing that truly
God
broke
gives,
while I was
God
drifting
takes
it.
away, dude.
Is I set off, I did a lap, car was quiet. I was like, cool. Set off again, and then midway through, the car was really loud, and I thought someone was coming up behind me. So I looked behind me. There was nobody. I was confused.
Open up the dumps.
Yeah, that shit was barking.
Hell yeah. So
These
that
options
thing's
broken
off
half.
drift duty or what?
Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna stay the backup plan.
Well, I'm gonna sell it
Oh shit.
after this winter.
She going?
Buy an Aristo. How you know?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, all
The
right.
cheapest way to get a Turbo 2J.
I like this.
Like I can buy a GS3, a nicer GS300 in America for like $7,000, or for like $9,000, I can have a 2JZ GTE Aristo.
Love that.
So like, why would I? You know.
No, that's obviously the play.
Plus, it's like, you know, get a nice little old man in Japan to do it instead of like some fucking bozo here.
Fucking bozo. Yeah, I get that. I get that for sure.
Fuck yeah.
I like that. That's good plans. Good things coming.
Yeah, SR, best motor.
I had one. Never turned it on, but it was beautiful.
I don't know where it is now.
Ben's got it, but he's never turned it on.
They're best observed from a distance, probably.
I know. We're gonna find out. You're gonna be the experiments.
Yeah.
Love experiments.
It's a brand new motor, essentially. So, you know, start from scratch.
Where did you get the motor from?
It was built by Precision Balancing Machine up in New Hampshire. I bought it from a friend in Maine and then assembled all the parts during the vid, and took a long time to build it.
Yeah.
But we're here.
Not all machine shops.
Yeah, I was there for like a year and a half,
Lines a mile
my
long.
God.
2 years maybe. So that's why I have the GS, because I was
Yeah.
like, I'm not putting another K in this car. I can't afford that, and I was
Is
buying
that
another car I could
just
sell.
like the societal norm for machine shops?
Yes.
Just ages?
Yeah, and everybody's like, I get cash. Can I skip the line? And then everybody else has already asked the same question.
I think part of it too is like if you're like a big shop and you send a motor, it's like, oh, this guy's gonna give me a lot of work. I better expedite his stuff. But if you're just a dude, it's like, how many fucking motors is this guy gonna send me?
Yeah, when I had a
Back of
shop,
the
I could
line.
get a motor built like inside a couple weeks. but-
Yeah.
Yeah. The trick is to go through a shop,
Mm-hmm.
which I did not do because I'm a fool in man's shoes.
That's all right.
What a fool believes. That's amazing, man. Well, hey,
I'm so stoked.
it's back. We're back.
Hell yeah.
So you've been that thing's fucking been driving around, just been fucking spreading God's word.
Oh yeah, I have no heat.
Yeah.
My gauge cluster doesn't work.
Yeah,
The radio didn't work,
absolutely.
but I was still daily driving it.
Yep.
Because fuck it.
Why
So-
no heat?
So we pulled the blower motor out when we were doing other stuff, and then just never put it back in.
Oh.
So
Weight reduction. Back on
Yeah.
it. Back on
and
my
then
bullshit.
we lost it, but we found it recently. So we're back in action.
Great news, guys. Been found.
It's been located.
Wow. The cluster doesn't work.
Nope.
What's up with that?
I don't know.
It's not for him to know.
Yeah, I don't have a tack. I don't have speedo. I don't have a fuel gauge. And it smells like fuel when you fill it all the way up. So it's just a guessing game.
You got coolant temp?
Yes, it's not accurate, but it's accurate to a degree. It reads cold,
Yeah.
but like if it gets hot, we're getting hot.
Yeah. All
I
right.
do have oil pressure.
All
And
right.
that's an aftermarket gauge though.
Oh,
Look at me go.
it's just, it's you don't know just because it hasn't stopped.
exactly.
Yeah, it's got to be oil pressure for
And
still
then,
on.
and then like I can read everything off the Haltech, but I don't have a laptop that allows me to do that.
you got to get one of those high tech fucking dashy boards.
No,
Wouldn't that fix all your problems?
probably.
I wouldn't do it either.
I don't
I've been through two of those in my GTR. I haven't seen the car.
Do you have like a double DIN screen in it?
Yeah.
So the Haltech should have a video out signal.
So this head unit's a huge piece of shit. I bought it for $20.
Oh, all right. Well,
A friend of mine crashed his Miata, and while we were pushing it into the shop, I was like, "Can I have that?" And he was like, $20. I was like, "Sold." And it's been in the car for a
you
decade.
can lead a man to water. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I bought a new head unit, just haven't put it in.
that's all right.
Wiring's a fucking
But
nightmare.
you can't kick a gift horse in the face.
Yeah. The thing, if you can get the video out signal, it'd be pretty cool. Just
That
have
would be
it.
sick.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that. That's fine. That'd be fucking sick.
That's it. That you took my one idea, 2025.
Yeah,
So
you're
It's the
welcome.
first.
You're welcome.
That's it.
It'd be cool if you could do CarPlay, but instead of like telling you what song's playing, it's just a readout of all your gauges.
CarPlay.
Actually, it's like $1 trillion app idea, to be honest.
Let's go.
If you could
Let's build
get,
Or instead
I mean,
of the
I'm not
map,
going to develop
'Cause,
it.
like-
If you could make an app that runs on CarPlay or Android Auto, that is like a gauge screen app that pings into like a OBD2 sensor and just
Yeah.
puts it on the CarPlay screen.
Yeah, it would
Fuck,
just be getting
should've
it on
said
the
it.
CarPlay
I had to
screen.
bleep this out.
To be fair, learning how to download content on Assetto Corsa was fucking huge for me. So the last thing I'm going to develop is an app.
Because like
So
Honda
please
works
someone
like
make
that.
I'd like to use it.
That'd be sick.
Honda just Bluetooth it to my phone, but it's not in.
Yeah, but
The-
if they make that app car playable.
Yeah, it's not in the Android Auto screen.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
That'd be sick.
If you could like split screen,
Yeah.
you know Spotify split screen, like Spotify
Yeah.
or like Maps on one side and the Honda on the other. That'd be cool.
Level of danger to manifold.
Yeah.
Just hanging out.
And then like BMW also has a thing where like you just plug in like a splitter into your OBD2 and it outputs pretty much every CAN signal to a screen. But again, that's just to a screen, not in Android Auto
Yeah.
or CarPlay. Or whatever.
I think we're really cooking with gas in 2025.
We got so many logs on the fire.
Oh my God. Lots of logs.
Fucking homie with the helmet over there.
Yeah, burn the house down. So many
Yeah.
logs.
Jesus.
Yeah, some nerd needs to get on this and fix it for us.
Yeah, come on, nerds.
I guess it would just be like the apps already exist. It would just be
You
making
just have
them
to make an
compatible.
Android. I mean, to be honest, it probably exists.
It doesn't. Well, for Honda, it doesn't.
So if Haltech had a Bluetooth out that could get to a phone, and then Haltech had an app on the phone that was Android Audible, it would work.
Yeah, work for sure.
I mean, that's who should do it.
'Cause
AEM, Haltech, somebody should do it because it's fucking easy.
CarPlay and Android Auto is just mirroring a screen,
Yeah.
but it's only with certain apps.
Yeah, but you have to make it like touchable.
Actually, that'd be sick too. You could have the gauges away, and then if you like set it for certain parameters for like a warning, and it changes the screen over to that.
Yeah.
So it's like you no longer know where the correct right turn is on Waze because your car is actively exploding.
Yeah,
It's
so
not
overheating.
actively losing oil pressure.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
a nightmare is occurring. Pull
Yeah.
over.
It plays hot in here when the fucking coolant temp goes too high.
We don't know what we don't know what your ETA is because it doesn't fucking matter. You're
Yeah.
not making it. The car's
Yeah, yeah.
blowing up.
Not
Pull
gonna
Game
get
over.
over. Don't worry about that. It's not up
Solid
to you.
idea. Solid idea.
Anyways, yeah, you're welcome, Haltech.
someone.
Someone sent it to him. We want to do Bucks for the Boys over here?
There it is.
Hey, Bucks for the Boys. This is Chuck Still. What's Bucks for the Boys? You say that's how we keep this podcast going. It's a value for value system. We ask if this podcast is valuable to you, worth anything at all to you, even a dime. Please go ahead and check out revivemotoring.com/beef for beef for the sustainable donation section. This is where you can pick a allotted amount of cash in a time period that you want to help the boys out with. It comes in, I think, on a monthly basis, and it helps us pay the bills, keep the old podcast station open here.
We should technically be giving something away today, but because Podcast Daddy isn't here, we'll have to do it next week.
And he's going to throw an extra air freshener in
Most
because
certainly.
he's not here. We'll throw a couple Steve Weisers in, guaranteed mineral water. So that's a good way to do it. ReviveMotoring.com/B4B. Or if you don't want to do sustainable donation, you can hit us up at info@revivemotoring.com. There you can put any amount. Once again, any amount at all. Please, God, please help. And then if you pop it on there, you leave a message. We are contractually obligated to read that message during this part of the podcast, unless Josh isn't here because he has all the messages and will not let us access such things. So that's some monetary help. We understand it's an economic hard time. It's never going to stop. It never will stop. We started it back at the beginning of this podcast, apparently. So you can also help us out by helping us produce this podcast. You see an automotive lead, cool picture or something, I don't know, spy shot. You hear something around the water cooler, you tell the boys, hit us up on the Instagram, hit us up on the whatever you want. Email, call Josh's phone. Just let us know. We'll put it in the podcast. It'll help us produce it. And
I got the number right here for you. 508-343-0368.
there you go.
There it is.
Hit it up over there.
Give us a call.
Give us a call.
Hit the cell, hit the email, WeChat.
Yeah.
Or whatever you got, hit us up. Help us produce this baby. Also, you can help us produce in many other ways. You can help us grow because we are growing by word of mouth and word of mouth alone. So we know you're a car person. Tell other car people. Hey, listen to us loud in an airplane. Drive somebody somewhere. Make them listen to the podcast. Put them in the basement. Tie them up. Play the podcast. We get so many episodes. You could keep it going forever.
334 today.
334 today. Can you believe that?
I think more than that, too, because I think some of them were not, numbered at some point.
Yeah. And we have some unnumbered episodes. Very important unnumbered episodes.
Yeah, standalone interview episodes.
Love
Should be like 3 or
those.
4 of those.
So yeah, we're pretty deep in there. So you got a lot of torturing to do. And then also you can go ahead and the best possible way ever, I think, to view the podcast is about 7 p.m. Eastern time every Wednesday. We nailed it today. We do this baby live on the old YouTube. Pop on there, pop in the chat. We love having you guys in there. Helps us make this thing, and this whole system allows us to be accountable to you and only you. No advertisers. We've got thrown out with all those guys, so we're trying to make this baby stand on its own.
Yeah, fuck you, Manscaped.
Yeah. Fuck
Manscaped.
those guys.
Those guys still going strong.
Yeah, good for them, dude. Lots of fucking pubes being shaved by
They're
those
like
guys.
the Manscaped 17.0.
Yeah, deep, dude. I'm fucking way in the past right now. And then I usually throw it over to Josh here, where he says, I don't know, we got, you can go on our website, revivalboner.com, check out the merchandise. We're talking about it
Check it
earlier.
out.
Lots of cool stuff in there. We got a lot of great new shirts and stuff going on. Yeah, so hit us up on the merch. Also, anybody who is part of the B2B, B4B, can go ahead and hop on, and they all get entered to win a raffle, which we do at the first podcast of every month, except for this month, as Josh isn't here. And we do give away a grab bag of merch every month.
Little grab bag.
Send you sweet nothings. You get the first drop on new merch, etc. So it's a nice little program to be part of.
Get what's a leather
Daddy?
hang? What is it called?
Bondage gear.
Bondage gear.
Nah,
Ball
it's like
sack?
it looks like a little air freshener tree.
Yeah,
That's
leather
made out of
tray.
leather,
Yeah,
and you can't buy them. You can only get them
you
through
can only
B4B
get them through
subscription.
B4B. Yeah, that's true. So
Drawing a blank on what it was.
it's a leather hangy mobob.
There you go,
keychain
see?
kind of deal.
Mirror hanger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a bit of
kind of like an air freshener, except it doesn't really smell
it's like a leather daddy, but small
yeah.
for like
It probably
Lego.
smells like leather.
Oh, it smells like leather. It's an air freshener for sure.
Yeah, it probably smells like leather. There you go.
So yeah, I think TD's did those for us, didn't they?
He most certainly did.
One of the greatest. Speaking of B4B, one of the best. Also, we do have a way to rate our B4B performance. Corey, did you get the second set of numbers?
I did not.
All right, so we have no idea what the B4B is.
We have no idea.
'Cause we-
However,
we get a week's worth of numbers for a week we didn't put out a podcast, so the numbers is high.
yeah, a little skewed.
If nobody listens to the podcast and we get a little money, it really makes the number high.
Yeah.
So what is our number for this week? Last week, our skewed terrible number.
95 cents per listen. Yeah.
But if you know how math works, it doesn't matter. We were
Yeah.
going to do 2 weeks, but Josh got pneumonia, and when we asked for the second numbers, he couldn't get it out.
Couldn't deliver.
Couldn't get it done, dude.
Tragic.
So that's how it goes. I mean, I think that's B4B. Am I missing anything?
T's and P's.
That's it. Buy the merch.
Buy the merch. Donut. Show up to the donut meets. Just bring friends to the donut meets. That's cool.
I mean, to be honest, we're only like January, February. We're only like 2 months out.
Don't do that to me. I
That's
don't
it.
want this season to end.
I mean, we start around the same time drift season starts.
Yeah.
I bet you the first Lux City event's probably like
Tomorrow.
March 7th or some crazy shit.
Something like that.
Yeah.
The first one is Brick. I will not be there.
AKA fucking Iceland over there
Yeah.
in Thompson, Connecticut.
If I have heat, maybe we'll talk.
There we go. Got to get
If
that
I
blower
could
going.
predict, I think the first one, March 16th.
Oh, really giving him some credit this year.
Yeah, that's what I think.
That sounds right.
I
got a
think
wedding.
our first donut meet's probably going to be April. And if I had to guess, I'd say April 6th.
There we go. Put that in your calendars. See if Corey's right. Send Josh your T's and P's.
Yeah, go for it.
Via
April 6th. If I had to
Instagram.
guess, April 6th.
All right.
I don't know why it looks like an important day.
It is. It's going to be the first donut meet.
It's most important. Most important for sure.
All right. Well, that's B for B. Help us out. Think of us. Value for value. See what happens. Let me hit the button. Ready?
Yep.
I only got one news. I figured we'd be pretty news light today.
I didn't even look up any news.
No, don't even waste your time. There's nothing. Ford Motor Company. This is for Mega Fuckboys only. They're recalling 295,449 diesel engine trucks because of a defective fuel pump.
Oh my God.
It could cause a loss of power, raising the risk of crash. So the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration put this out on Tuesday. They're recalling all these things. And as I said, Mega Fuckboys only. It is only on like oh shit, I had the whole number and I lost him. It's only like F250s up, like 250, 350, 450, 550, 650.
This is some big
That's
Big-
some big 50s. Shit, you know what's funny? I had it, you got it right there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
there
do
it is. Yeah, 20 to 22, Ford Super Duty 250, 350, 450, 550, 600. 21 through 22, Ford 650 and 750.
What is an F-750?
I think it's essentially
A
a
big
tractor
hoss.
trailer. That's a big ass hoss.
We should leave them all fucked up because the last thing I need is them tailgating me more aggressively.
Oh, no, I didn't say Dodge Ram.
Dude,
Oh, that's a big hoss.
That guy's holding fucking plastic pipes. Get a grip, guys.
Ford F-750, F-650, gas, straight frame.
You know what?
That's a new daily.
Less than I thought. I might go 750 just to flex on the boys.
Diesel straight frame.
Check out the fucking deals on that.
Build it.
Can I outfit it? Or these are meant to be outfitted. View local inventory.
Seating for two and it's got 4 doors. Why?
Maybe the back's like storage.
It's just for it's only standing room only in the back.
Yeah, no interior shots.
You think it's a sleeper cab?
You can hold on to it like the subway.
It's just a bunch of rings,
Gallery.
bunch of heart rings.
Thanks for that. Let's see.
It's got a galley. Here we go, boys.
Yeah, let's get some interior.
There we go. How you doing?
Lots of daddies and vests on this thing.
Yeah, Daddy's invests in PVC fake leather.
Dude,
Raise my column, daddy.
there's
I hated
no
that.
no shots.
Why
of the
did you
back.
do that?
No shots of the back. What are you doing here?
Climate control.
Oh, it's got climate control. Aux.
Oh, those switches look fun to flip.
Lower it.
Wow. This thing just looks like one giant plastic mold.
It really does. Yeah, someone told me there's not a ton of luxury in the F-750.
I think you need it though.
I'm thinking next van we get's going to be based on one of these.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know you got the 350. You got a 750 in the van? boys are talking.
I thought this is a 360-degree colonizer. It freaked me out for a second.
Not again! God damn it, Ford.
Fuck.
Dude, you imagine getting race red?
That's
Dude.
hot.
Race red, school bus yellow.
No extra cost, dude.
There we go. Wow, what a unit.
Wyatt Jordan's, his 6'7" has been great for 260K, still going strong. How old is it? Is it one of those that doesn't need all the blue PP? F-650 Super Cab? We're lowering ourselves to that now?
Yep.
Doesn't even look like an industrial truck.
One of these with a ramp truck would be
Bagged
absolute unit.
on Alcoas.
Pretty fucking cool. Yeah, cool ride. Anyway,
What are those guys doing?
Unfortunately, they're all depowered.
Those guys are
terrible.
like standing around just some cinder blocks.
doing nothing.
Doing working guy stuff. Oh, 13. All right. Anyways, that's all I got for news. Thought that was pretty.
It was like jack shit.
Yeah.
I looked around.
Recall news is like the ultimate cheat.
Yeah.
This is always something shitty being recalled. I did see that video of that Cybertruck blowing up in front of like the Trump Hotel
Yeah.
in Nevada, maybe in Vegas. Looks like someone exploded that thing, if I'm honest. But
Yeah.
I guess we'll see.
I truly adore every bad thing that happens to a Cybertruck.
I was telling you guys this. I should mention on the podcast, like the crime against humanity I witnessed on the way here. There was a guy on my way, basically to work and everywhere, not a neighbor, but close enough, that I drove by his house forever, and he had a Hummer, like an electric Hummer. And I was like, wow, that's terrible. And I'd see it driving around, and be like, there she is. And then the past couple weeks, I've been driving by, and they've got like a black wrapped Cybertruck, and I was like, all right, I mean, I see you're in a bad decision, guy, and you've moved your bad decision to a Cybertruck, which I guess is about same level as bad decision as Hummer, maybe worse, or the other way around. I don't know. Maybe he fixed it. I drive by again today. The Hummer's there. So this guy has both.
What an American.
That's a true American hero, dude.
I-
Unbelievable. The battery
Douchebaggery
capacity.
has entered the electric age.
Maybe he just powers the house on him. You know what I mean? Like he's not hooked up to the grid, and he just brings him home and plugs the house into it. He's got to keep one there at all times.
I mean, honestly, it wouldn't be a bad gig for like a battery pack. But like, I don't know how long this thing's been burning. Still looks like a pretty solid vehicle. Like, the structure still stands. Tires are still inflated.
Gee, so do we think?
I mean, if
That
this-
thing,
if
do you think it burns down and the whole body's fine?
electrical fires can't melt steel pickups.
I don't know. I have no clue. The lights are still on. I don't know.
Jet fuel, steel beams can't do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows?
Wow. Yeah, I'm now interested in once that thing finally goes out in a couple days.
Yeah.
What kind of liberal terrorist attack was this? Where they just like carpet bombed a Cybertruck at Trump Tower? This is a fucking weird.
These guys have gotten out of hand.
I given the way the news has been lately, I can't tell if this is for or against anything in this image.
The crazy thing is the headlights were still on.
Yeah. I mean, that's it.
Oh, it's out. The paint looks better than usual.
Dude. I mean, you slap some glass back on the
Took
subway?
some glass in this baby. Throw a couple seats in her. There's not a lot in the interior.
So, yeah.
Native ad for Tesla.
This is like 9/11 for the 6 people still on Twitter.
Christian Couture. This fucking guy. Love that, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so anyways, I don't know. That's the only other thing in the news that was really car related. Other thing I got, just for a quick main topic, get everybody out here on the holiday nice and quick, but I talked to you guys about maybe doing best of stuff.
I got a
Best
list.
of.
I came
love
up with
that.
some best of questions too. We should do some off the top, you know what I mean? I don't know if best of 2024, kind of what everybody's thinking on stuff. Do you guys have lists? You want me to fucking slam some questions down the gullet here or what?
Slam the questions up there. Let's get the creative juices flowing.
All right, let's go best car driven, 2024.
Best car that we've personally driven.
Yeah, and I can start because I'm the one giving you questions, and I've thought about only this one.
My S14. How you doing?
Yeah,
Oh.
S14 hits it.
Yeah, SR20 baby. Can't beat
Nice.
it.
Certainly the most unique car I drove Schmitty and E-Rock's like racing Chevy.
Mm-hmm.
That fucking thing was for the lap I got before it ran out of gas on me. It's fucking hilarious. Love that. That and the TSR Miata. I've just had a fucking great time with racy stuff this year. So I mean I rented that Bentley and it was okay, but like not for $250,000. So
Actually, your Mira is on my Mount Rushmore of things I've driven this
the
year.
mirror's great, right? The mirror's a lot of fun.
That and an L322 Range Rover I rented in LA.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
let's
I'm
go.
gonna ruin
Let's
my
go.
life.
I
I
haven't.
have every electrical issue.
I rented a Range Rover back in the day, and it was nice inside, but I don't know. I wasn't blown away by it.
I wanted to see, there's like a readout that shows suspension articulation.
Yeah.
And I didn't get enough of that on vacation. So I pulled over on the PCH and I just drove up a berm just to see
Yeah.
it flex out. And it did. And I was like, that's sick. And then I backed back out and merged back into traffic. How you doing?
God bless.
I mean,
Someone's got to test the instruments.
I didn't drive like jack shit this year.
I was trying to just think of stuff I've rented recently, and there's nothing. I mean, obviously that Bentley was one thing, but there's like, I don't know. Usually I just rent a Tesla or some stupid bullshit now.
I mean, I think I talked about it a ton here, but as boring as it is, like that 330D that I rented in Europe was just like to do like 1,600 or whatever kilometers I did.
Yeah.
It just ate it up with zero thought. Like just never was a question being in the car. It was so comfortable and easy to use. I was like, oh, I get it. It's
Yeah.
just nice. If you had to do a lot of highway driving, it'd be a great daily. Tons of room, super comfortable. Like headlights were great, plenty of power, and that was whatever their
Perfect.
version is. Yeah, it was perfect. And that's pretty boring, but definitely the best car I drove.
Yeah, I think I was in Europe. I had like a 216 GT, and
Yeah.
it was like, it was fine.
Yeah, it was okay.
It was
Yeah.
fine. I mean, it's definitely front wheel drive BMW.
Yeah.
Weird, but I mean, a normal size car for Europe.
I also drove one of the longer Jeep Grand Wagoneers, like fully loaded, black on black. That
The
was
Grand
fucking
Wagoneer.
sick.
Did you use the massage seat?
Oh yeah.
Fucking change your life, right? Come
Dude, it
on,
was- I
brother.
think it was like driving
was
a
that this year
condo.
you got it, or last year? You rented one of those, right?
Technically, maybe this year. I did rent
I
one
think it
for,
was-
for a couple weeks from now as well.
Okay.
I aired that thing out every time I parked. too.
Yeah, same.
Hit
Grand
parking
Grand
mode.
Wagoneer.
Yeah.
The massage seats in a Grand Wagoneer will change your life. And I hate Jeep.
Change who you are as a man.
Yeah, for sure, dude. I hate Jeep, but goddamn, that thing was sick. Sick off road as well.
Those are phenomenal if it's not yours.
Yeah, dude.
get
Exactly.
that.
As a rental,
The
one of
best
the
Jeep
best.
is not yours.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah.
get that. I get that for sure.
Okay, so that's it. So that went well. Let's try another one.
Yeah,
Ready?
of course.
Best car released this year.
Best car released.
I don't have one off the top of my head. I've been thinking about this a little bit.
Well, I wrote in my notes car of the year, and I have two.
Yeah, they're the
potentials.
same thing,
A
but you
ZR1 and the GTD. the Mustang GTD.
Yeah, that's really
Ooh,
good.
those Mustang
Those are
GTD.
both fucking crazy.
ZR1 in my head, the GTD doesn't seem like a real car to me.
Yeah.
I know they did the Dark Horse Mustang, but that was like a year ago.
Yeah.
I think the GTD is cool as shit, but a ZR1's something you're going to see, and I like it. The ZR1's fucking sick. Dude.
I've seen a GTD.
Yeah?
It's nasty.
Yeah.
I've seen a few of them.
Aren't they,
Weirdly enough.
are they hilarious money? Aren't they hilarious?
Yeah, they're like 300,000.
Yeah.
Where
But
have you seen a few of these things?
I saw one at the
fucking
Audrain
every day.
Concours, and then I saw
Okay.
one last year at the Rolex 24 Hour on display.
Okay, so all right.
Yeah, no, I haven't
We're
seen them
not-
on the road, but
We're
yeah.
not like
Yeah.
out in like
But I've been able to.
93 North. Like
No. I got to touch them though, poke them. I wasn't supposed to, but no one was looking.
But I'm doing it. Matt Wood with the Bugatti Tourbillon
Yeah, it is pretty sick.
V16. You're absolutely right, man. That is absolute insanity of a vehicle.
I didn't even come to mind,
I don't
and
think-
how absolutely lunatic that thing is.
The Tourbillon? That's because Mate Rimek is from heaven.
Yeah.
Who
Quick
sent him from
sidebar.
heaven.
Anyone see John Jones driving the Bugatti?
No.
So some, I don't know, YouTuber, influencer, kid, whatever, has a Bugatti, let John Jones, UFC fighter, drive it. And I was like, there's no way he's going to fit in this thing. Dude, he gets in this thing like me getting in the Tesla.
Yeah, dude.
Like just plenty of room. I'm like, that car's not big. But I guess it must be the way you're like laid out in there.
Yeah.
I guess like for like long legs or upper, like big guitar, there's plenty of room.
Yeah, I think they make them for normal people to fit in now, as opposed to back in the like
like
90s.
If you're paying a few milli willy, they better have the ergonomics figured
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
I think he's like 6'6". He's not
he's a
exactly
big man.
not a small
Also, when
Bugatti.
he has to drive your Bugatti, you let him drive the Bugatti.
Yeah, it was a good interview. So if you're at all interested in MMA stuff, John Jones is a great interview in the Bugatti. So it's little.
Who was it? that
Double-edged
did the
sword.
interview?
I never heard of him.
Okay, I like John Jones a lot.
Yeah. Check it out. It's good. I never heard of him. Mine was a GX.
Oh,
like
I
the
love
GX.
those. Those are
GX is
great.
so
I
good.
see him on the road a bunch. Friend of the show, just picked one up.
Dude. Who just did a video? Jason Camisa just did a video about the new Land Rover
Yeah.
and how that 4-cylinder is horrific, and the GX is just the vehicle.
My plan might work out.
Yeah.
End of Tesla lease.
Yeah.
Hopefully, end of someone else's Lexus GX lease. Purchase an off-lease Lexus GX.
That's a power play.
I love the new GX. Every time I see one, there's one that gets dropped off. Oh, my kids get dropped off. Some lady drives one. It's sick. In my mind, and I'm not going to ruin this because we're not popular enough. If you buy the last couple years of LX before they switched out of the V8, it's going to hold its value forever.
True.
Yeah.
It's absolutely. I mean, that's literally my plan in the next couple of years to pick up the nicest example of a last gen like ugly face LX.
They're so big.
Just hold it. No, exactly the same size as my truck.
I was behind one. We had a conversation, me and Catherine, about this.
Yeah.
I was like, it's so, I couldn't see anything around
Was
it.
it a
so-
600?
yeah, it was enormous.
Oh, the new one.
No,
Was it
no.
570.
No, not. It was the ugly version with
570.
the ugly
They're
face.
exact same footprint as my car.
The back glass of it, like the hatch glass, it just felt like it went up forever. You were like looking up behind it. It was huge. I was like, this thing's fucking
You know, it's
enormous.
crazy that the new GX is bigger than my LX.
What the hell?
They were
was
talking
it?
about how it was like they advertised it as smaller, like the new Land Cruiser is bigger than the old Land Cruiser, which is
Wild.
fucking wild.
This dude, go big into like excursions, big lifted off-road excursions.
Yeah. Love them. I know they're fucking nightmares.
An excursion, the vehicle excursion.
Yeah.
I miss mine every day.
So, and he was catching all this shit. And he's like, "Hey, surprise, surprise! The Suburban, the current Suburban's bigger than this. The Escalade's bigger than this. Like all
Oh,
these
everything
fucking
new's
things
big.
bigger
Yeah.
than this." And everyone's giving him shit. He drives this mammoth fucking vehicle. He's like, "It's smaller than everything else on the
Yeah.
road."
Yeah, it's crazy how that
It's
works.
just perception of what's around it, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
They also just look big.
I'm in a Mini, so yeah, you're looking up at it. You're like, "Holy shit!"
That's what
this
I
thing's
think
a
last
fucking
gen
unit. Yeah.
last gen V8 LX, it's like
Yeah.
buying stonks. Just fucking drive it all you want. No one's gonna care how many miles are on it.
But the body on the new Lexus GX, like
Oh,
I think
so
as far as the Toyota group, that was a home run. Like just understanding what people want out of a body style.
yeah.
I haven't really heard many negative things about the body style. People seem to like the retro.
Everything I've read about reviews, crazy good.
Yeah.
Every time I see one, I'm like, holy shit, that truck looks great.
It is retro the right way. though.
Yeah.
They don't just put like LED halo headlights on something that looks like it was
With
from the
the
70s.
Land
It's
Cruiser
like-
doesn't do it for me. Land Cruiser's just like, eh.
Yeah, the round headlights on the Land Cruiser are kind of gross.
Yeah, and you can get it without round. They make both headlights.
Yeah. Even the squares aren't that great.
No, they're not.
The
The,
LX is where it's
the
at.
4Runner looks better than it.
I'm trying to talk my dad into buying an LX
Attaboy.
or GX. I mean, sorry.
Yeah, the GX.
Jake's sick.
That's the one for me. You know.
Yeah, the new LX isn't even a
I guess if you're gonna buy
on
an
a Land
SUV,
Cruiser.
it'd be the cool one to grab.
One of the reasons I want my dad to buy it is he's mean as shit to cars, so I want something that's robust.
Yeah.
He's mean to cars.
Mean as fuck, dude.
Love
Like in the aggressive driver, or
He just, I mean, like first he has a Navigator because that's his favorite thing in the whole world right now.
yeah.
And there's like a little flap that covers up the stuff to change your spare tire in the back. And him and my uncle broke it with a golf bag. So we used self-tapping screws and like wood screws and just drilled it back into the car. No idea what the fuck I was underneath it. So he
Yeah.
could have just drilled into like every fuel line or
Yeah.
it was like, oh yeah, it's not a problem anymore. I'm like, well, fuck, you know, we might as well fuck ourselves if you get a flat tire then, I guess.
You better build a drill gun. Like
Yeah, his previous Navigator, like the paint fell off of it and he just spray painted it. It's just unbelievable.
I guess
I love
We,
that
we
so
still
much.
we still have that old Navigator. I closed the door really hard and about 5 inches of rocker panel fell off. I was like, fucking shout out.
I guess it's crazy because there's people like that. Just a car is a tool,
Yeah,
and there's people out there, unbeknownst to us, that are like purely a car is just a tool.
Yeah.
Dude,
to
that's
them.
I wish I
mean,
was
I was-
there.
he drove it down to Florida and then he picked me up from the airport like a couple weeks later. And I get car sick pretty easily, so I usually drive. So I drove him. I was driving back from the airport, and I get on an on ramp, and the thing's just like, duh, 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 duh. I'm like, Dad, what the fuck's going on with this thing? He was like, oh yeah, I think I felt a bit of a vibration, and I'm like, the wheel bearing is disintegrating below us. What's
And
wrong
he
with
just
you?
drove it from.
He just drove from
Mass.
Massachusetts to Florida.
I love that, dude.
I'm like, I'm blown away. You survived.
To get it changed while he was down there, just drive it back
Yeah,
home.
you gotta change wheels. I made him. I'm like, Dad, you're gonna kill yourself and everybody around you. This is
Yeah.
a big ass vehicle.
Lico 670 treats the car like it's a shed.
Yeah,
Love that.
yeah. It's poor vehicles.
I just thought, even if
Yeah.
like,
So
Put him in the GX.
he needs a rock'em sock'em machine.
yeah, you think that could be the one for him?
Maybe
Might beat him.
if it's good for the Sahara, it's good for my father in the golf course. You know.
How long is his commute from the house to the golf course?
Actually, you know what's really funny is retirement's definitely treating him well because he'll get notifications on his phone. It's like, this is how long it's going to take you to drive to the office, and it is the golf course.
Okay,
That's awesome,
there we
dude.
go. Shouts to him.
What else I got? Oh, I got one. Here's a fucking favorite for the podcast. Best gas station visited this year.
Oh,
Buc-ee's.
Oh, you went to Buc-ee's?
Can't beat it.
What's sad to me, what this brought up to me is that I spent a lot of time like the Rockies in the winter. Gas station game, pretty meh out there. I think a lot of like the seasons and even like the old towns around here blow them away. We've talked about before how like they redid all the Cumbies and now those are starting to look haggard compared to all the competition opening up. And obviously it's all these people like the seasons and the around here that are opening and Neon Mart that are starting to like build that infrastructure for people charging cars and running in and like getting a nice sandwich like or a pizza in a brick oven. So it just the game has been stepped up so high. Everyone Speedway first came to Rhode Island, which is 10 years ago when it opened up down the street from us. Hess turned into a Speedway.
Oh.
And we're like, this place is great. And now I go in there, I'm like, shit, because I got my fucking armor on.
yeah.
That place is crazy.
They're the next 7-Eleven. I think 7-Eleven. We talked about 7-Elevens, total shitholes, right?
Yeah.
I think they're on the way up.
They have
we got
to
a
be.
really good 7-Eleven. I pop into it once from time to
Yeah,
time.
your 7-Eleven is nice.
Super nice. I've been to a few others while I've been on the road for work. They're cleaning their shit up.
I think my best one, what's the one that opened down near the mall? That's Neon Mart, right?
Yes.
The local Neon Mart's probably the best one I've been in this year.
Neon Mart's definitely on the way up. For
T's
me,
and P's that come and go. Thank you, Austin.
to me, the auto grills in Italy,
Yeah.
dude, you go to a gas station and you're like, hey, what kind of cured meat do I
Those
need
fucking truffles, dog?
in a gas station, dude?
What are
Auto-
those round things?
I think those are truffles.
Those right there, those are gonna be
If
cured.
this is America, that'd be grenades.
It's gonna be different cured meats, yeah. But like here, stateside, I think it would have to be the Neon. It'd have to be the Neon. The
Neon
one
Mars.
right near here, the Neon in Seacom.
That one hits. Yeah, every Neon I've been to has been impressive.
You're talking like brick oven pizzas, like full sandwiches. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on. It was also the rusty trombone. The Rusty Trombone, okay, the Rusty Lantern.
The Rusty Lantern's very nice.
Their staff.
Yeah, it's the people make the difference, but
Yeah.
amenities aren't there.
Amenities are so-so.
Amenities are good for an independent shop.
Yeah, but the staff that they're hiring at the Rusty Lantern.
The Neon Mar on the island in Middletown.
Yeah.
Speaking of being a local podcast, the fucking car wash in that thing, it must use lasers. I mean, the car's so goddamn clean when you got
Really?
to. How did that even happen? Touch free, just doing the Lord's work.
God bless.
Yeah, it's funny because Italy has decent ones. Eastern Europe, not so much.
No.
I like stopped out of
France? No.
Yeah, I've been to French ones.
Yeah.
I stopped at like a KFC outside of Wrocław. That was like the nicest place off the side of the highway I've been to in Poland. You know, I mean they're okay, but it's nothing like shit out here. Italy has some fun stuff. Germany, they're fucking unbelievable too. Eastern Europe is kind of fucking rough on the old road stop
Convenience
amenities.
store? Yeah, they're not big in convenience stores.
Not really, dude. Their energy drink selection's lacking. It's getting worse. They're banning them. Now RFK is going to come here and shut down all my stuff. Fucking come and take it, buddy. Those rehabs, not happening.
I had to get another order in before the kids.
We're going to get another pallet of them before RFK cuts our rehabs out.
January 20th. I got 19 days to get one delivered here.
I need a container of green.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's a fun one. All right, here we go. Another one.
Before you do that,
Yeah.
are you a big gas station guy, Paul?
What do you mean by a big gas station guy?
You'd know.
I've got an issue. Yeah, since you're not.
You'd know.
I've got a problem where, like, if I see
I
a
have
nice
to go.
gas station, if I'm on the highway and I even see a sign for a gas station, I'm just like curious about it. Gotta get off. If I'm driving by and I see a gas station I've never been to before and I'm like, it looks good, gotta go in.
Oh, I mean, I love the pull up. I love a nice gas station. I will if I even if it's like a name brand like a Shell.
Yeah.
it has to be a name brand. I'm not doing this boo boo fucking shit ass gas.
Dude.
But
Fucking Ray's
it's
place
like
in Swansea,
if
New
I drive
Hampshire.
by and it's like a Shell and it looks like Iraq, I'm not stopping.
Yeah,
It's disgusting. I don't want to be associated. It's gonna be a nice place.
for sure. I get that.
People
If
ask
the
what I'm
store
into.
sucks, I'm not into it. I'm bougie with it. It has to be fancy.
I get that.
People ask what I'm into, and like, I like playing records and music, and I like car stuff.
Yeah.
But when I really think about it deep down in my head, I'm a gas station enthusiast.
I fucking
Yeah.
love gas
Same,
stations.
dude.
Yeah.
People have asked me because I go like none of my friends I go snowboarding with are. I mean, Nate is, but like most of them aren't fucking car guys.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, oh, I gotta stop. It's like a Sinclair
Yeah.
in the middle of fucking Utah, in the middle of nowhere, and they'll be like, why? I'm like,
It looks good.
it's just my thing. I like gas stations.
Love
I don't know
gas
why.
stations,
Fucking like convenience stores. I mean, if it's only a gas pump, fuck them. Keep going. But yeah, I'm such a sucker for like pull up gas station convenience stores, especially if it's bougie and you don't know what it is, and you're like,
Yeah.
whoa, I'll turn around.
a weird name you've never seen before.
Oh yeah.
I gotta go.
There's when I drive from work to Lock City, and I just use Waze
Yeah.
because I have no idea where I'm going most of the time.
Yep.
And every once in a while, it takes me by this one gas station. It's a huge like country mart with gas and stuff like that, and the place is fucking sick. And I
Send
have
me
to
the
stop
pin.
every single time and buy exotic jerkies and shit like that. 'cause
Is it
it's
the
weird.
one? Is it the one near Runnings?
I don't know. I genuinely have no idea where the fuck
Next
it
time we
is.
go, you send me a pin.
I don't know what town it's. I don't know what town it's in. I don't know what
Estimated
state
about a
it's in.
minute.
What
from
highway
Lock
are you
City.
coming
But
off?
it's just I don't know. It's all back roads. That's the thing. It'll take me all back roads. I won't get on a highway for a certain amount of time. I go, oh boy, we're passing the gas station.
So how many
Gotta
minutes
stop.
from Thompson to this gas station? From this gas station to Thompson.
Maybe like a half hour.
Okay, I can hone in on that.
Maybe.
And that's a fucking big. That's a big circle.
It's near a dealership of some kind. I forget. It might be
If
a
you know what
Ford
direction
or
he's coming from, we can dial it in.
It's true.
coming from Dover, Mass.
Fuck. I can
Dover,
figure it out.
Mass to Thompson. Okay, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Jerky at a gas station. Carmen Can gets it.
Anyway, yeah. So huge gas station guy. Convenience store.
Same, dude.
I
Love
fuck with
convenience
it.
stores.
Yeah.
Here we go. Best mod you've seen in them streets.
On the way down
Could be
here,
worse too.
I basically saw projector taillights.
Projector
Yeah,
taillights.
it
We
was-
talked
it was-
about this in the
it
car.
was a clapped EK Civic sedan, white, clear tails, like the brightest LED bulbs I've ever seen in my entire life. In the tails, white, and I looked like a car was coming at me. Horrible.
Headlights.
They followed me around the room like creepy eyes on a painting.
Dude, I don't know if I'm the only one that I can't be. All these fucking guys blue taping lights to their cars. It looks like shit.
Yeah.
What do you mean blue taping?
It's everybody.
like blue painter's tape.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a picture of the cars at night driving on the highway and it's got twinkly lights. I'm just thinking,
I think
your
like
car's-
blue taping the taillights to the car. I
no,
was
your
like, what
car's
the
mostly out in the day. It looks like rat ass.
Oh yeah. I mean, even with them all lit up, it looks like shit.
The whole thing's shit.
Terrible. I don't know what
What's the
TikTok told
deal?
them to do this.
Yeah, it must be a TikTok thing. What's the deal?
It's just I've
These
never
cars with
seen
lights?
what happened between
It's a
last year and
psyop.
this year.
It's a psyop.
Yeah.
Someone's fucking running on it.
A psyop.
It's fucking Biden's last attempts, get us all to submit to Christmas lights.
Have you also seen the new hack to getting clear taillights?
No.
People are just breaking their taillight lenses. That's not a joke.
That's a
They'll
hey,
they'll have like an F33 series and they'll just smash the fucking taillight and then it's oh my god.
yeah.
That's
Corey's
horrible.
got a picture of a gray Mustang, just straight blue tape.
On Rotiform BLQs too.
Crazy, dude. I've seen so many cars like this driving around.
I know, it looks like trash. It wasn't the G35 that fucking pogo stick the wall?
Oh yeah.
He had lights all over it.
There was someone that got in a head-on collision in the LA canyons, and the car was all decked out with Christmas lights, and the dude said it was like Santa hit him.
I mean, what are you doing?
Is that Scotch tape?
What are you doing?
If I was a cop, I'd pit maneuver him off rip.
Yeah, you gotta.
No lights even, just pit maneuver him.
Dude, no jury's gonna fucking put you away for that. You know what I mean?
Who's wiring these things in? They got a converter running inside the car?
No, it's running
Or
off
an
two
inverter?
it's running off 2 AA batteries in the glove box.
Dude,
Or also taped to the outside of the car.
unbelievable. They're definitely just hot to the battery.
Anyways, that trend sucks.
yeah,
Yeah,
awful.
And
Trend.
it's pretty recent. I'm thinking yearly.
they should all be euthanized.
How many years do you think it's gonna run for? Because the whole like Christmas tree on the roof of the car thing was like a good 5-6 year running.
I give it another year, that's it.
Imagine cutting down a tree just for it to die on top of your car.
That's it.
That's
The old
appalling.
that's like cutting down fucking trees to put up solar panels. You
A
know?
miserable death on top of the car.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, who had the biggest automotive L this year?
Biggest-
In my opinion, it was Fisker.
It looks like it's about to be Nissan. But this year,
Fisker,
Fisker with the
dropped a hot
Ocean.
SUV and then immediately disintegrated as a company.
Fisker Frank Ocean.
Yeah, everything fell the fuck apart. The thing's a piece of shit. The company's a piece of shit. Everyone's dying. It's a whole fucking mess.
It's definitely a bit problematic for them over there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, in Fisker's defense, they came at a total L and just continued the L. They probably had a day of W.
I don't think they've ever had a W in the entire history of the company.
I don't know. Have they ever
Fisker Karma was cool looking, but yeah, it was an L.
successfully released?
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think anybody had any worse time than Fisker.
No.
No recall is going to equal what happened to that car. There are people like, I could get this electric SUV for $35,000, and like, yeah, but there will never be parts made for it.
I'm on a Facebook group for Fisker Ocean owners, and it's
God.
so much fun.
Dude,
They
you get
gaslight
if
the
you-
shit out of themselves.
If you lose a side marker, the
You're
vehicle's still
fucked.
What? So they're like hyping each other up?
Yeah. People are like, I think I'm thinking about buying one. Like, what do you guys think? They're all like, it's an excellent idea. I love mine so much. It's so wonderful. It's such a great experience. And then, like the next
God.
post is like someone's like, I got in a minor fender bender. Does anyone know when we'll be able to get fenders? And people are like, oh, good luck.
You have someone handcraft you one.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I think
You have Nakai-san show up. He'll whip it together for
he'll
you.
fucking put it together some sealant. I think that's going to be the biggest automotive L. Hey, fucking RWB still going strong. That's a trend that's still hammering.
For me, I think it's Dodge bowing out of like what made them the last great American.
The only Stellantis product that like knew what they were doing was Dodge putting Hellcat engines and everything, and then that just went away, and the whole company's in shambles now.
Yeah. You got like the EV thing, whatever they're putting out. The Charger.
The new Charger.
New Charger. What do they call it? The Hurricane something.
There's a Hurricane Inline 6. That's like the motor they're putting in.
I don't even know what's going on with it.
Yeah, it's a fucking nightmare.
It's unfortunate. It's definitely unfortunate because like it was maybe it was just hilarious. Maybe they're not even good vehicles. I don't know. You've driven a few of them, right? These, like Charger Challenger things.
They're terrible.
Yeah.
But they're fast as shit.
I don't know if I've
I
ever
mean,
actually
even like
driven one.
even the basest one with the V8 sounds fast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I felt like king shit driving like a base V8.
It's a great
Charger.
rental.
Yeah.
Great rental.
I mean, the sales. They
They
must
sell
have
all
had
day. I mean, the
numbers.
best thing is just the absolute ease in which you can fucking brake stand one.
Oh yeah.
Just made. I mean, you just fucking slam both. You're not going anywhere.
I still want a Hellcat.
I mean, for Dodge to look
should.
at their portfolio and be like, this is the top selling vehicles. I'm like, hey, we're gonna axe these.
Yeah. Like they should have waited until they were ripped from their hands. to
Yeah,
axe
with
them.
their cold dead hands.
Yeah. Don't even come out with a new generation. Just keep making them. They were still selling.
Yeah, pull an R35 on that thing.
It
Just
could
keep
be
running
10
it.
years from now. They look identical. They're going to be flooding the streets.
Yeah.
Do we think electric car stuff's going to keep accelerating away? It seems like it's fallen off a lot. I mean, not as far as Tesla's obviously always going to be electric car shit.
Yeah.
But everybody else that was getting into it, a lot of people kind of like, and they have all these, hey, no gas cars in 2025. It's just like all that's backing off. I don't know.
It's,
Lots of energy density in gasoline that they haven't been able to beat.
I think we're going to continue to see a slide into hybridization.
Yeah.
Like we're going to see a pivot.
Yeah.
That
Not like a
should have
full
been the next
180.
step.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you don't.
Yeah,
Like-
I listen, as much as people hated on the first gen Prius, those fucking things got hilarious mileage.
Yeah.
And the new ones actually look cool.
We talked about the guy like hypermiling them across the country. Like
Yeah, because if you double the gas mileage with hybridization on everything on the road, that's fucking pretty insane.
It's a
And you can
huge
do
dent.
it.
It's a huge dent put into what they're looking for. Why not just start with that, right?
Yeah.
I think hybridization is what we're going to see a bigger step into.
Well, for sure.
But it's kind of hard because like a full electric vehicle from one of these other manufacturers is proving not to work. But on the other hand, they're now changing stuff up to start working with like the Tesla charging system.
Yeah, maybe that. I mean, in my limited use of other electric vehicles, a couple other companies full electric, the downside was not. I mean, the charging system sucked. That wasn't what was going to keep me from buying one. Like the just experience wasn't there. It didn't.
I had to charge an EQE Mercedes in LA, and it almost brought me to tears. Some guy in the Audi e-tron threatened to stab me for like jumping the line that wasn't there.
Love that.
It was a fucking night, dude. It took me 2 hours to get this stupid piece of shit to a charger that worked.
I think I was in LA with. No, I might have been in Texas with some fucking Hyundai electric thing. And like I remember plugging into a charger somewhere that came up on the terrible charger map, and it was like 12 hours to charge.
Yeah, fuck that.
And I was like, what the fuck? And then my wife wanted to like go to a store down the street. I come around the store down the street and there's an Electrify America, and it took 20 minutes to charge a car. I'm like,
Perfect.
oh, their map just sucks. Like you guys can't even get this right. This is fucking insane.
Yeah. It's because like my experience obviously is very different than some other people's from different brands. But I think if you can now take those different brands and put it on more of a reliable network, you might see some like
Some
theme.
switch over.
Yeah. Or some more confidence at the very least. I don't think it's ever going to be huge numbers over. I kind of think maybe like kind of like the diesel thing, where
It should be like diesel, where it's just an option.
yeah, like exactly, exactly. Where like diesel, it's like, hey, if you drive a lot or you have long commutes, like diesel's a pretty great rig for you.
Yeah, especially
It's
if
not
you
for
tow
everyone.
a lot. you
Yeah,
know?
it's not for everyone though.
Yeah.
Definitely not. All right, what else we got?
I do want to give an award to the Coil of a Wrench for ruining every drift car on Earth by skyjacking them into the clouds. Just in general.
Wait, hold on. Excuse me. Hold
Yeah, that trend of, everyone's been raising the shit out of their drift cars. They got like 2 fists of wheel gap.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
on. Yeah.
You haven't seen that?
That sucks.
Naoki Nakamura cosplay.
I was gonna say because I like, are FD cars actually that low? Like when they
No,
drift, they
but
look,
I'm talking about like local.
Well,
Like your average grassroots event. Everyone's like, oh, I want to improve. So they just raise their car 7 feet into the sky.
yeah.
It's disgusting. Stop it.
And what you just want to stay
Stay
low. I like that.
God's plan.
Stay
dude.
looking good.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
Gotta have
That's
some
all I have
skis.
on that.
Are they
appreciate
doing
that.
anything to accommodate like a wheel and tire package?
No.
Like,
They're
it's
just like, it drives better. It's like, I don't know.
it'd be like you get your first car, right? And you get like 5 set of wheels
Yeah.
and like little rubber end tires. Put it on, but you can't lower it.
Oh, dude. Everybody does
They
that.
want to hit the curb at 400 miles an hour while they're drifting.
I remember doing that on my WRX, putting like fucking Rota somethings that looked like Spoon 5 spokes on it, tires,
Yeah.
backing up and just being like, that looks like shit. Now we need to lower it. And then you buy springs, and you're like, it's too low in the back, and well, I can't fix it.
Yeah.
Now we're on to coilovers. Luckily, I totaled it before I could deal with that.
And on that note, we also need to give the Survivor Award to the guardrail at Lock City.
Yeah, hey,
Survivor of 2024.
big survivor.
Big Survivor.
He a survivor.
I mean,
They tried.
Oh, they fought. Yeah.
what is it about
So like hell.
that particular tire wall that's just been whacked so many
Slipstreams.
times?
I
Think you
don't
bet.
know. Genuinely, I don't know. I've gone off on every part of the skid pad except there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a big sweeper. What the fuck's going on?
What are we doing, folks?
They're trying to go real big.
Like that, you're in the middle of the drift when they like that. It's the safest part of the drift.
Yeah, it's not entry, it's not exit.
Yeah, you're just in the middle. You're already doing it.
Yeah.
How do you eat How do you eat a wall
I don't know, man.
Some guys never get there, you know?
with fury too?
What did you say? It's found grip.
Found grip.
Yeah, found grip.
It's 400 yards between the inside clipping point and the outside clipping point. Like what's happening? Like totally have fuck ups.
It looks close in a car. I've driven a scooter. It's far.
I've hiked the hill before in,
Yeah.
in my vehicle. 100% it happens. But
Yeah.
like there in every event multiple times.
It's not well enough marked.
I think it's that target fixation. The
Yeah,
crowds there,
it
everyone's
is.
like,
It's
yeah, and they're like,
100%.
there's my mom, and then you just fucking drive up,
I gotcha.
Dukes of Hazzard through your parents.
So if we move the crowd,
Yeah, move the crowd.
It's target
maybe
fixation,
it's
though.
Mustang's problem.
You look where you're going to crash. That's 100% true.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Shit.
uh,
Science going on in this bitch.
I just was curious, what if there were any cars getting discontinued this year that were EVs? Chevy's got 2 of them that are getting discontinued as far as EVs. So
Hey.
they don't have a huge lineup to begin with.
No.
They discontinued 2 of them.
Yeah, I just don't think they're selling as hot as everybody thought. So everybody's kind of you've read a lot of that kind of
Yeah.
like murky, like we're re-strategizing a little.
Yeah.
You think Mercedes finally unfucks the C63 this year? I think they're gonna give it another hard-nosed bullshit year of fucking that car up.
The AMG or the 63 version of the E-Class coupe
Has
thing.
the 8.
Well, yeah, it's going to have the 8. 'Cause
Yeah.
they were like originally it was not going to be that way, and then they saw how bad it was received, and they're like,
So they
which is also
gotta
funny.
fix the 63.
AMG did say that their customers don't buy the cars because they have a V8; they buy it for the technology.
Totally wrong.
Sure, but then all of a sudden there's a big restructuring of that next model that's coming out after everyone told them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah, because right now the 2025 is listed as the Turbo 4.
And the competition didn't follow suit. That was the big problem. Although they were the only one with the smaller size sedan with the V8, but no one was crazy enough to go down to a 4.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I wonder if they unfuck that.
Going down to a 4 is pretty rough.
Here's another one. Only a couple left. Best road driven / road trip this year.
All of mine are skewed
Why?
because I spend the most time driving out of the country.
Yeah, that's fucking great.
Oh, then it was driving from Nice, France to Annecy, France. It was 11 hours through the French Alps. It was unfucking believable.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds
it
fucking
was
awesome.
unbelievable.
I forget where mine was. I have to go look at a map real quick.
I can answer Josh's.
Yeah, we know Josh. There's a whole video about it.
Hey, go check it out. Hop
Go
on the
check it
YouTube, watch the Bandit video.
Yeah,
Hey, you know what? Help us cross the 2,000 views.
come on, guys. Help a brother out.
We're close. We're close. We need a few to kick it over the finish line.
I'm trying to think. I mean, I don't know. I didn't do any real fucking insane driving. I mean, I went to Wrocław from Krakow in Poland, and it was nice, but it's just like, it's basically the Polish Autobahn. You just go as fast as you want.
Yeah,
I don't know if there's a speed limit or not, but didn't seem it.
yeah.
But it wasn't very interesting other than like the sights to see. It's pretty straight.
Yeah, mine was
nothing.
going from L.A. to Santa Barbara in a L322 range. We took the PCH the whole way up.
Yeah,
That
it's a
was
nice
sick. And then
ride.
we went to wherever that town is. That's like a fake German town. That's up by there.
Oh,
Kind of a waste of time. Can keep it a bill.
Begins with NS.
It was also on fire. I just had it for a second.
I'm thinking
Slovang.
Yes,
So-
Yeah.
and the thing is Christmas.
Yeah, it was also like borderline on fire when we did it.
Yeah.
It was like 30 miles away. It was just engulfed in flames.
Holy
so that was
shit.
exciting. We still went.
Matt Wood, no, it was like almost 700 kilometers because we didn't take any highways. And I think if you take highways, it's like 550 kilometers. So
it makes me realize I didn't do any like good long drives this year. We were gonna do the rally, but then it was leaf peeper season and we got priced out.
yeah,
So we're gonna do it in the spring though.
I did a bunch of backwards driving out in Vermont, like totally just dirt,
Yeah.
compacted roads.
Oh, that's fun.
Like when it's like compacted dirt roads, it's like surprisingly super comfortable.
Yeah.
Like it's not like you're like you can like really kind of cruise around. That was cool. I just kept turning wherever there was a dirt road, and then was like, oh shit, I gotta find my way out of here. And you don't have GPS at that point, so I was like, I'm just gonna turn where there's another dirt road, and it'll take me back there.
It's my first real season of like being a convertible dude
Yeah.
and just cruise around back roads, top down, fucking having it out for the boys. You know, it's nice. I don't know, even back roads, especially in that thing because it's so fucking slow, but sounds so good. You're just like, yeah, I'm tearing ass. You're going like 30 miles an hour. People are waving to you. Yeah, that was fun. I got to do some more long drives though.
Yeah, I didn't do enough this year. I'm really like sad about that.
Yeah, I didn't do enough track days. I didn't enough car stuff. I went to a bunch of shows. Like, I wish I could say fucking. Actually, you know what was fun? Driving the Mira, not the Mira, the beat up to Wolfscart with the Volkswagen with Blake and the boys.
Didn't you freeze the whole time?
No, I mean the first hour, yeah, but then I realized I can put the top up.
You realized.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm gonna rough it, dude. And then if it got nice as soon as I did, so. But that was really fun. Towing the fucking thing back sucked because towing sucks. But no, that was a lot of fun. That was my fun long ride.
That reminded me of one of my favorite long drives ever, which was coming back from Wolfsgart. You were driving that 190 Cosworth.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
that was a
you
fun
were in
day.
your
pulled
GTR.
off.
I was in my GTR.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pulled off to pee, and then I went to catch up to you guys. I was doing like $120 the whole time. My oil temps are climbing.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was also like, while I was doing that, like, I was thinking about like if I was 14 years old and I was in the back seat of my parents' car, and then two R32 GTRs and a 190E Cosworth just tore past me, I'd fucking kill myself.
Yeah.
I'd be so excited.
And the thing is, you tell the homies, and people are like, you're fucking lying.
I would
Yeah.
start bleeding from my eyes.
That was one of the best ever. That was a lot of fun. We
That
did
was
we did like
fucking
a
sick.
photo shoot on the way back. That
Yeah.
was fun.
Then Josh was ripping the Explorer.
Did we ever see pictures from that?
I
think there were a couple back in the day.
I threw up a couple pictures.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that was fucking
we
awesome.
pulled off at that cool gas station.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
that
exactly.
gas station's totally
At like a mountain.
Go on.
the one that was like right off the side of the highway, kind of.
Yeah, it runs on that road parallel to 89.
The gas station is raised to the ground.
What? Oh, from the floods?
No, they must be redoing it, but
Oh,
it's dude. Not even a sign. It was like it's just an empty lot. I drove.
It's grass.
Because where my buddy Chris lives,
Yeah.
that's where you get on the highway, and I was like, I had memories there.
they put loom down and everything, or loam, whatever it is. So it's like,
It's like when they ripped down a McDonald's and they
Yeah.
just make it look like an empty field forever.
Jeez.
All right, last one, and I have a pretty easy one for this, and so you guys can think about it. But best automotive realization from this year, mine is it culminated big time this year where I finally realized fast trucks are dumb, slow
Yep.
trucks rule. My Lexus, the LX has changed my whole view on trucks. I got rid of my X5M. It's like, this thing's fucking perfect. It makes less horsepower than my M3 from 1989, and it's just fucking cozy and comfy and drag shit. I'm driving up to Vermont tomorrow morning in a fucking snowstorm. It's not going to give a fuck. It's the best. Tons of room. Slow trucks are so stupid. I've had people talk to me about like getting an XM and all this stuff. I'm like, don't even fucking waste your buy a fast car, buy a 20-year-old Toyota truck, and just enjoy your life.
it's actually, I had a similar realization. I not so much that like fast SUVs are dumb. I just don't want a performance SUV.
Yeah,
Like
that's
I would,
true.
Like I would
That's
do
true.
a 957 Cayenne Turbo S because it's like in 2008 it handled really well for a
Yeah.
truck, but I believe by now standards it probably doesn't handle that great. It's
Yeah.
just fast in a straight line, or like a G55 AMG. But like I want it lumbering a bit. I want it to lean
Yeah,
and
you
wallow.
want the
Yeah.
G500.
Yeah, like when I drove that Range Rover, I was like, this is the best fucking thing in the entire world. I was doing 65, 70 miles an hour. I was like, this is fast enough.
Yeah.
You know, you're driving through town, you're going side to side a bit, and I'm like, this is fucking sick, dude.
I think Clarkson was always like, yeah, you just have like a Range Rover. You don't want a fast thing.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking Chris Harris, same thing. Like, yeah, you just want a truck that's a truck. And now I have a truck that's a truck. I get it. It's
Yeah,
fucking
truck that's a truck.
fantastic.
Which like the turning point for that for me was my only real experience like heavily with big trucks, other than G-Wagons that my aunt owns, which I'm obsessed with, was like my dad's like Expeditions and Navigators he's owned through history, and those drive like fucking F-150s. That's not a truck. That's not a big lumbering truck. That's a pickup truck that looks fancy.
Yeah.
So like I want like the European or Japanese lumbering
Yeah. See, I
type
want
shit.
Yeah, I need that body on
Yeah.
frame. Here we go.
I want that side to side motion. I don't want that crashing over bumps because it's, on massive leaf springs for towing.
Yeah. The big like 2500s driving those things around unloaded
Yeah.
suck. And then you put like fucking couple thousand pounds in the bed and you're like, this is paradise, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like right before that.
Take a minute. Shouts to Den Patrol. Happy you're okay, buddy.
Shouts at Den Patrol. Yeah, I saw that. That sucks.
What a fucking awful.
Fucking Malibus, dude. Am I right? Worst American
How do you get into a
Gladiator.
tank slapper with no trailer?
Dude, that dude just fucking did it all wrong.
Also,
Keep it straight, bro.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Hey, you know what? I
Hey,
wasn't there.
I bet he was on Rhode Island Baldies.
I'm just happy.
It's a front wheel drive.
I'm just happy, Rob. He's okay.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
He's okay.
Yeah,
Happy's
cart.
okay.
What he put, not that bad, and then the next one was his side's real bad. And I'm like, fuck.
So,
But yeah, as long as Rob's fine,
yeah.
we'll get you another one. Get you back out there.
Actually,
Actually, might be nice advertising. We pop that baby out.
dude, if you wait, hold on. An uninsured driver did this?
No.
Get
It's Malibu.
So it was Rhode Island.
Get the fuck on.
Always.
Oh my god, how does that happen?
I don't think you need insurance in New Hampshire.
What? I don't even know how you deal with that. You call your insurance company?
No, that's why you have that uninsured motorist policy.
What?
You just get fucking turbo.
I'm thinking you just get
Butt
porked.
What's
Yeah.
the point of having insurance if you can just get in an accident without insurance and go, and then just leave? What are we paying for?
Well, because in general, the idea is Rob's insurance company sues that guy now.
But it never happens.
Or it does, but like, what can they get?
Yeah.
It's just more of a hassle.
Driving a 27-year-old fucking Malibu on bald tires, probably like with no insurance. Like, what is there to take?
Rob, rip me.
Yeah, what is there to
Buddy.
take? Yeah, it's fucking brutal.
That sucks, dude. That sucks. I'm just glad you're all right.
What'd you say? Like this realization of this year?
Best automotive realization.
I liked learning new things that I was always like super hesitant to tackle.
Like never buy a Miata.
No. Like diving as deep as I did into the wiring into the Honda.
Dude, what a fucking time. That thing was literally dead.
There was
Totaled.
real rough times.
Dude,
But as it started to come together, I was like, wow, I've learned so much from this.
Are those rose-colored glasses you're
Yeah.
wearing?
I've learned so much from this.
We were all there.
And then like when it works, you're like, well, this is fucking incredible. Like I should what else
I'm a
don't I
fucking
know how to do?
genius.
No, definitely not that. But
Never
like
gonna work on cars again.
you feel more comfortable.
Yeah, because
So,
you know
like,
what's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But you also feel more comfortable to like, I could like feel okay working on that. You know, like changing brakes, suspension stuff, like all that kind of run of the mill stuff that like we've all done numerous times. You feel comfortable with that, and you're like, wiring stuff, I'm never gonna mess with that. And then now you're like, okay, like can't I mean,
wireless.
yeah, it's not that bad. So I'm like, what's the next thing? I have that LS sitting on the other side of the wall.
I'm an electrician now.
Hey,
Hey, baby.
could take that apart, learn all about putting
Yeah,
together an
that'd
engine.
be fun.
Putting together an
That'd be
engine.
really fun to do the LS.
So, truth be told, that's why that is there. Because before Mr. Diaz called me about the Honda, I was looking for a winter project because I didn't want to take the Polo apart again. And I was like, sure, Phil, bring that by. I'd love to have it.
Daddy's gonna figure it out.
I'm going to work on that. And then, don't you know, he drops that off 2 days later. Diaz calls me about the Honda. That can put on a jack stand and never touch again.
Hey, this doesn't mean it won't ever get touched again.
That's
It's
right.
just a little fucking cold storage on ice right now.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. It's off.
Not out in the elements.
Oh, the
so.
car's on.
Yeah, just like working on new stuff you weren't sure about.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Huge.
Learning,
Yeah.
dude. Always learning.
I fucking hate working on cars so much, and I've nutted up a lot this year. Just did it, and
Yeah.
it's like it sucks so bad, but it's like saving money's pretty cool, and then also like knowing what's going on is pretty cool too.
Yeah. There's times where it's fucking awful. There's times I left here and I was like, I mean, it doesn't matter if I don't fucking work on this thing again. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking, it can just sit here. It doesn't matter. I own it. I've already
Van.
paid for it. It's there.
That's literally the Star Wars van.
Yeah.
Where it's like, yeah, I'll put a motor in it. Fucking someday when I feel like
Yeah,
it.
yeah. When you feel like
Until
it.
then, it's gonna sit there. Just paint's gonna get worse.
Yeah.
That's about it. It's not like I'm salting back.
It's just
there.
going to return to silver.
Yeah. Perfect. It's gonna go straight back to mint.
Return to a normal van. So, yeah, I think that'd be it for me.
I kind of came to the realization that towing isn't that scary. I just trial by fire straight up. So I had to get my car to a tuner. Never thought about how
Yeah.
the fuck the car was going to get there. And I borrowed a trailer, borrowed my dad's truck, and towed it out. And then had to tow it back. And then a couple days later, went to my first drift event. And then I brought the Lexus just in case. Lexus broke down on the way there. It was my fault. Long story. But
Yeah.
it had a misfire and just turned itself off because I broke one of the clips.
There you go.
Long story short. But so then we left that in Thompson, and I was just like, I'll fucking figure this thing out later. And then came back, towed that, and then had to tow that the next day, and then the 240. So I was like, I'm pretty good at this now.
There you go. Mr. Tow a lot over here.
Yeah, I realize towing, it's all about how long your tow vehicle is.
Yeah.
Like, because the LX is not very long wheelbase wise. It's not mega sketchy, but you could see how if like you weren't if you're not paying attention, that's how you get yourself fucked over. Whereas if you're not paying attention in a 2500, it's fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably won't stop and you'll mow someone down, but it's not going to get fucking squirrely and flip you over, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, towing something. I like towing a fucking Thompson, etc., whatever. But like towing up to Canaan, such a pain in the dick, dude. I pass everything but a gas station, like 6 miles a gallon, towing fucking enclosed. Ugh.
That's your problem. Too
Yeah,
bougie.
but it's fucking nice when we went to. Did you come up to Canaan that day? No.
No, I
It was a good day to miss. We
heard.
basically lived in that trailer.
Yeah.
I like set a table up and chairs in there. So it helped a lot to be out of state outside without windows, but we live in the trailer.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's kind of all I got. That's a pretty good wrap up, you know.
That's a pretty good wrap up. What do we think is going to go on in 2025?
Well, they finally discontinued the R35, so my fucking prediction for the past 5 years can come true, right?
Pretty locked in.
25. I think like you're gonna see a lot back off on some of this like battery stuff, like the stuff that's just not conceivable within the time period they set out for it.
Yeah.
And like you said, I think the hybridization stuff is gonna kind of become more prominent.
I forget what auto manufacturer said it. It was like, if we take like one EV car's battery, we can split it up into like
There's like 20 hybrids or something.
yeah, and it's like that seems like a better
I mean-
usage of our
Well,
I think it should be hybridization and it should be synthetic fuels.
yeah.
No, I think
Here we go.
it-
Synthetic fuel guy. I like
think
that.
it's totally fine to have full electric. It's as an option.
Yeah.
I don't think shoving it down people's throats the way to make it happen. You have to.
It shouldn't be the only option.
You have to do what Tesla's done with that stuff and make it too cheap and too good that people do it anyway. And then at the same time, you can hybridize or you can fucking use gas and deal with the cost. But there has to be some type of like killer feature that gets you into something else. Like if you're telling me I can get something that gets killer mileage and hauls ass, like that's cool. Like even after driving this fucking LX enough, I'll get my M5 and be like 22 miles a gallon. That's crazy, you know. So I think if it's another thing where it's like, oh, all of a sudden I'm getting 40 miles a gallon on my daily and still get 600 horse, like, all right, let's do it. You know,
There is something kind of sick too about the idea of like, you know, like a hybrid AMG, and it's like you're leaving your neighborhood and it's stone silent, and then as soon as you hit the main road, it just all of a sudden all hell breaks loose when you pull away.
the problem is
That's kind of fire.
that was done a lot because of like the whole London thing where you can't drive
Yeah.
gas cars. You pay more to have it in town in zone 1, and like it's because it's forced and it's not like innovative like that. People are like, oh, this is fucking cool. We should do this.
Well,
you know?
London as a whole is a tragedy, though. I mean, we
London's
have to-
ton of fun to hang out in. Fucking living there. God bless Chris Saunders. Gotta be tough.
just like LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Same. Nice for a visit.
Yeah, I like to treat places like that like America treats the third world. You pull up, you hit the resources, and you peel out.
Yeah. Dude, the price.
Dude, last time I went to the West Coast, I flew into LA and I was out of LA. After that, I just went north.
Yeah.
Not going back.
Yeah.
And that's nothing again. I like LA. I like hanging out there, but man, I got a bunch of friends that live out there, and it is it's something.
Oh,
It's a different fucking beast.
yeah.
Not bad. It's just different. I'm too used to it over here.
GTA 5 is a documentary.
It's different.
As it turns out.
Yeah, as it turns out.
Yeah, so we'll see what's coming. I don't know what else automotive happens. There's some like weird. What's the car everybody thinks getting developed? Oh, like Mazda. Maybe Mazda does something fun.
Oh,
There-
Rosary.
there's been a lot of mystery about like a performance version, like a more performance oriented version of the Miata.
Yeah.
Miata, and
it's
then
not Mazda Speed. It's like MSP, I think, or
And
something.
then there's the
It was
Toyota teasing doing something like that,
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
like a Miata killer. Which
I think a lot of these brands seem to be embracing the fact that making interesting, fun things is good for the brand.
yeah.
Because like with everything going towards electrification as it is right now, everything's getting kind of spec sheet interesting but functionally boring.
Yeah.
And then a lot of these other brands are saying like, oh, well, instead of just dumping all our money into developing boring stuff, if we made gas cars that were kind of interesting, then people would still want to buy that stuff. So we're getting a lot of this like interesting, fun niche stuff that's actually selling.
I think by making something interesting for the brand, it drives people towards the brand. And not
Yeah.
every single person is going to buy that interesting thing, but some people will. Some of those people won't buy anything, but then some of those people might just buy something from the brand because they like the interesting stuff you're doing.
Right.
And maybe the interesting thing won't fit their lifestyle, but now they're like, fuck it, I'd buy a Mazda 6 now because I think the new Miata thing's cool.
Yeah.
You know, like I want to be associated with the brand in some quasi way.
Or it's like you and your family, like you need to have one reasonable car. So you're like, well, I love my, little turbo Miata that Mazda sells now. That's so fucking, because that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a turbo Miata. I think.
Yeah.
It's like, I love my turbo Miata so much. Like I'll buy a CX-9 for my family or
Yeah.
a CX-90, I think it is now, whatever. But I'll buy that for the family because it's like, I love this thing so much. It'd be cool to match,
It's called guilty by association. I wonder what the positive flip to that is.
Also guilty by association.
Also guilty by association. There you go.
Yeah, it's true. Interesting, not Halo cars are nice because you get an interesting Halo car. Sure, it's cool, but it's a fucking if you're fucking coming in the workforce, you're like, how the fuck $100,000. Whereas if you have something that's like just cool and not mega expensive, I think you're right. Interesting. It doesn't have to be a daily. It's kind of like middle of the road stuff. Like we were talking earlier about K cars, how they're like motorcycles. You can get a bunch of them and just fuck around and like they're fun. And if it's not even get a bunch of them, but if you do have, this could be my like cool weekendy thing. You can buy a new one that's not fucking insane money. Like an M2 is cool as shit, right? But it's expensive as hell.
Yeah.
Whereas like a Miata's getting to that range, you're like, wow, I could get one of these as a second car. And then if you're doing a smaller turbo, something that's a little bit more cost effective in the Toyota or Miata, it's right. Like you grab one of those, love it. You're like, fuck it. Like I'm driving a Explorer. Next time, I love my Toyota. Let me grab I'm going to get a 4Runner next time, and like gets people into the brand as opposed to dreaming of the brand when it comes to that Halo car, like a LC. Which is my fucking spaceship dream car.
Yeah, I see a lot of the Japanese manufacturers seem to be leaning into that a lot because you have like, Mazda has the Miata and then they're teasing like the performance Mazda stuff they're going to come out, which I think one of them's going to be a Mazda 3 and then one of them's going to be a Miata. Mm-hmm. Then you have like Toyota has the FRS or the GT86, whatever the fuck it is, GR86, said everything but the right one. The Supra, the GR Corolla, like, and then, even the other stuff they have like kind of like sportier kind of looking versions of it and everything. And then, Honda has every version of the Civic you could ever ask for in a manual.
Yeah.
Like there's
GR Corolla's sick to the point where like I wish I could make it work.
Yeah.
It's just the end of the day, it's too small
snug,
for my daily.
It's
Yeah,
also
like
like
me
it is
having
the
a
modern
truck.
Evo too, where it's like a piece of shit interior with like an insane
Yeah.
drivetrain.
That's just hilariously fun to drive.
Which
I
is
think-
awesome.
It's just got the identical interior to a regular Corolla besides a nice horn button.
Yeah.
It's just
Pretty
got-
sure I could have bought one instead of my side by side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Would have been fucking sick.
Yeah.
Hauling
I think-
wood in that thing.
I
Whipping
think
it around the woods.
we're gonna see it grow in the lifestyle car.
Yep.
Big. Everyone's gonna sell a lifestyle more than ever before. Like the Rivian is like that is an Oregon car.
Like
Yeah.
the BMW XM.
Yeah, sure.
Are you a pro douchebag?
What
Would you like an X5M that's double the cost for no apparent reason?
what a fucking catastrophe that thing was.
Dude, they're bolted to showroom floors.
Yeah,
A
they
little
should be.
insider knowledge on that. They're just fucking going nowhere.
Whoever designed that should be euthanized.
It's like a fucking influencer only vehicle.
And not even influencers don't even want. No one wants them. I
I
can't
saw-
think of a single person that's like that's sick.
It is shocking when I see one on the road. I'm like, oh, who did that?
I saw one, I think it was my buddy's dealership, where they like vinyled out the terrible trim on it. And I was like, oh, that looks like a Square or X5M. It doesn't look bad. But like some of that original like orangey trim shit they did, you're like, how?
That's the
Do you
thing.
guys
though,
have
is
a
when
fucking color wheel?
when you mute every single feature on the vehicle, it's like it's not bad, but it is just a rectangle. So it's
Yeah.
like, how do you fuck a rectangle up?
They do.
Sometimes you can fuck it up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If you try real hard, work every day.
Yeah. The lifestyle vehicle, very much like it's like all the off road stuff's leaning way more off road.
Yeah.
It's like you buy a GX, you can get it outfitted with all this shit from like is it ORD or whatever, like the off road company.
Yeah.
So it's like you can get like you can buy one with a ladder on it and like recovery winches and shit, and
Dude,
it's a
great-
luxury vehicle.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, this is an off road one. Like the Defender sells like nobody's business, and then like you also have the stuff that leans more sporty, like the Prelude's coming back,
Yep.
and that's like, who the fuck builds coupes anymore?
Yeah.
Unless it's like
Honestly,
like
give it a stab.
GR86.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can now buy just like a normal coupe.
Yeah.
It's like everyone's leaning into the lifestyle more.
It's definitely a great day. It's a great time to be an accessories manufacturer for any of the, whether you're selling ducks for all these freaks and Jeeps, or
Angry Eyes.
you're doing, like you said, you're doing all this cool stuff where now you can buy a GX with this stuff from the factory.
Yeah.
Especially, the off-road bro lifestyle stuff's really fucking going out there.
It's the overlanding.
Yeah,
It's-
overlanding.
No one off roads, everyone overlands, which means they pull up to the car meet and they pull one tire on the curb and then
Yeah.
go, look at this.
Yeah, off-road guys are a little
I mean,
part of
Method wheels.
that.
from,
Some
like,
methods on there.
direct representation from the manufacturers, off-road wheel segment is the largest selling wheel segment of anything. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like just
Off-road wheels and
more
accessories.
stuff, more
Even-
stuff, more stuff, more stuff.
When I went to SEMA
If
forever
you're a wheel
ago, dude,
company,
everywhere.
and not just one wheel company, like all the wheel companies.
Oh, yeah.
People are just selling stuff. It just hand over fist, nonstop.
Yeah.
And it's some of it's not even original stuff anymore. It's just like making a steel wheel look slightly different,
Yeah.
just in a different finish. And you're like, cool, I dig it.
Or in aluminum.
Yeah,
You know?
I dig it. Cool.
And it's Ray's, Advan, Enki, Work, and then Rotiform,
Yeah.
1552. All these companies are just fucking. Everyone does an off-road wheel now.
There is a fucking
At least
treasure
one.
trove of all, and then you get into like the Black Rhino side of things.
Yeah.
Of just
Stars and stripes, baby.
but there's infinite brands in that segment
Oh yeah.
of that style wheel.
Because there's already the existing all
Dude,
the existing brands
Yeah.
are heavy, and now there's all these other brands
The
that are
truck-
entering the world
The
too.
truck
It's
wheel
insane.
segment is from hell.
Yeah, it really
I
is.
remember looking for wheels from my truck, and I was like, these are all like, why are there like bullet casings or stars on
Oh, yeah.
every wheel, and they're
Yeah.
black and chrome and ugh.
There's a nautical star in every single one of them. It's like not a fucking boat.
Actually, I saw a set of those
Yeah,
wheels on a Jetta once, and I almost shit my pants.
Dude,
They were
all
like
so
20s.
bad.
They were poking out past the fender. It was a contractor. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Hey man, if it fits.
At as we were talking about before the show started, it was a rotted to pieces Mark V Jetta.
Mark V's.
Yeah, Jordan TEs for my 4Runner ASAP. I gotta get TEs for mine.
Kids got money.
Fuck, dude, TEs for a 4Runner. That's big boy money.
That's big. That's LX money.
Yeah.
Give me a set while you're out there. Actually, wasn't it? Didn't I tell him last time I saw him? We were like on the podcast.
I think so.
I was like, find me some tees for the LX, buddy.
Yeah, he's gonna find me a bunch of stuff. You know.
He's got a lot of stuff going on.
I put a set of Rays on my dad's Navigator. I
Did
can't
you?
talk shit. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Is he aware?
Yeah.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. That's great.
I bought it. My mom and I bought him for Father's Day. I was like,
Yeah.
here you go. And he goes, wow. And then that was the last time he ever addressed him.
Wow.
Wow.
That's funny.
Perfect dad response, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, strong wheels for a guy who beats the shit out of his car.
exactly.
This will take a few curbs. Are they curbed?
No, they're perfect. They've never been washed, but they're perfect.
That's all right.
Yeah,
At some point, something that hasn't been washed is now a protective layer.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's essentially a
That
reverse
brake dust
ceramic
is a
coating.
shield.
It's a barn find now.
Yeah. It's a reverse ceramic coating.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Start just pile up on top.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, boys. I think that's it.
I think it's good.
This was a great podcast, Paul. You're the best guest of the year, obviously. That's why
Oh,
we had
thank
you.
you.
Number
Yeah.
one guest,
No fucking way.
2024.
Look at me go.
Way to kick it off.
No, I love having you on, man. It's always fun.
I love being
I'm still sad about I think the first time you were on, I wasn't here.
You weren't. Yeah.
Still fucking bothers me to this day.
Tragic.
I won't even listen to it. I deleted it.
Now we're making up for it. You know,
Making
he's
up
on
for it.
again. Josh isn't on.
Josh, yeah, we did. We got Josh sick to have you on.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. So you are one of my oldest car friends.
Yeah, it's fucking insane,
Actually,
dude.
both of you.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking to Joe about that yesterday. We were gazing at your Christmas card as we do every night before we go to bed.
Yeah.
And
He
I was
tucked
like-
it under his pillow.
I was like, she was like, "Can you pass me the poll card?" And I was like, "Shit, I've been involved for fucking so long. It's crazy."
It's 13 years.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Almost to the day, actually. It was around this time I bagged my first car.
It's crazy, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, because I met you at the shop. Yeah.
The old shop, buddy. Yeah, that's
Crazy.
insane.
Time flies when we're having fun.
No friends like car
Exactly.
friends, dude.
Yeah.
You know. But no, a blast having you on. Have you on many more times. Love it.
Fuck yeah, I'm around.
Shout out to everybody listening. Everybody have a happy new year.
Yeah.
We're excited you made it.
Peace. T's
Hell
and
yeah.
P's.
T's and P's.
Make sure you
Hey,
slide to Judge DMs. Hit him
Yeah.
with T's and P's.
hit up with T's and P's of Josh in his DMs. You know,
I'll just send him a
needs it.
knob pic. Let him know.
just pick up an knob or two. You know what I mean?
It doesn't have to be yours. Just
Yeah, whatever you got.
someone off the internet.
There's a famous guy on the internet that he loves pictures of.
Oh, I love it.
Send it that way. So everybody have a good night. Thanks for listening. Remember, Chuck kisses Paul's card, then tucks it into its own bed. That's true. Remember, revivemotoring.com. Check us out. Bucks for the boys. Please, value for value. Hit us
Yeah.
up. Got some merch on there. Love you guys. We'll see you in a week. Hopefully, Josh is good. If you guys give him enough T's and P's, it will be. So, yeah, it's old Chucky Poo signing off. Later.
Bada bing.